All right, we're live.
Yeah.
Welcome back. So yeah, last session, you left the Hangman's Tree and made your way north for a few hours. You encountered the Silent One and a bunch of different undead enemies that attacked with him. Um, Made it past that a little bit easier than I thought you would, and then made your way past another archway, the first archway in the forest. Once past that, you found an encampment of living dolls and encountered a hag, and you beat them. And now we are beginning the long rest you're taking afterward.
And we leveled up, right?
No,
We're still 4, right?
Oh. I was trying.
not quite yet. You are level 4 yet. I was about to say, wait, did I say that? Don't try to trick me, Mike. Because it'll probably work. Yeah, so we're talking about beginning a long rest. You guys are kind of settling into the fire. What is like who's going first on watch? If this is what you're doing right now.
As always, Sildren offers to take 4 hours because he only needs 4 hours of meditation. So I could go first or I could go last. It's up to you guys.
I can go first if you want.
Alright, so I'll start my meditation for 4 hours. Someone can wake me up after 4 hours.
Okay, so I'll take the first
Alright.
watch.
So everyone nestles in. Give me a Constitution save to see if you can stay awake. You're a half elf, not full elf, right?
Yeah, I'm a half elf.
Okay.
Great. What is this Constitution save shit? I never even heard of that.
Something with forest. As it attempts to lull you to sleep, I suppose, would be the way to put that. All right, you fall asleep as you're trying to stay watch.
Great.
Okay. As you kind of drift off into sleep, your dreams take you to a familiar place. You find yourself walking in the gardens of Elturel, the city you're from, past the blooming flowers and ever fragrant aromas in the garden. You exit and make your way up the hill, where you can see Elward is at the top, paintbrush in hand as he is making strokes along a white canvas. Once again, he's late for his training, and you've had enough of this whimsical dreams of being an artist. He's a son of Elrod Tiberius Cantana II, for God's sakes, a future member of the Hell Riders. This artistry business is nonsense. So as you near him, the clouds around you begin to darken. The air becomes thick, and you can feel an ashy feeling in your lungs as you're trying to breathe. You see your brother turns to you, his face distorted into a sickly grin, his skin lines of flame and ash cracking under the heat. He opens his mouth to speak, but the voice that comes out is not his own. The voice is more sinister and otherworldly. We must seek him, the voice says in Infernal. You can feel your head spinning as you hear the words, and your stomach feels like there's a grip around it by an unseen force. The skin of his face starts to stretch back, revealing 3 gaping holes where his features used to be. The Silent One stares at you, and you can swear if he had a mouth, he'd be smiling. And then all of a sudden you awaken, and about 2 hours have passed. I need you to make a sanity saving throw.
Okay.
All of us, or
he's talking to me?
Just
I
him.
think.
All right.
4. Yeah.
You take 30 stress damage.
Oh my god.
As you awaken, your heart is like racing. You've seen this. You swear it felt real, like almost like a memory. And yeah,
Wow.
you take that stress damage. It's been about 2 hours. What do you do? Who are you waking up?
I wake up in like a cold sweat, like, or I'm like, oh god, what was that? My heart's pounding. I can feel it. I look around the camp to see if anyone is up. Is everybody else asleep?
Well,
Everyone
Meditating,
else
but
is asleep except for Sildren.
Yeah, I'm sleeping pretty cold
Yeah.
for about 6 hours. Right? You need 6 hours full sleep.
Total.
Yes.
Total. Yeah. It doesn't have to be consecutive.
yes.
Okay.
I walk over and I nudge Lingmar this time. I say, Master Druid,
What?
I'm sorry. I had a bit of a bad moment there a moment ago. It is your turn to go on watch, but try to stay awake. It's something in this forest. It's just lulled me to sleep easily.
Do not worry.
Yeah.
I will watch over your dreams.
Well, that would be nice. I don't know if I'll be doing much dreaming after that. I might just rest. I saw him in my dream, the one we fought, that silent one. What do you
You
make of that?
saw
Yes, I
the
saw him
silent one.
vividly. And my brother was there, and he turned to ash and spoke in infernal at me, and it was horrible.
What did he say?
We must seek him. I'm starting to wonder about something. Should we be actually seeking this nameless god? I know we must find these children, but
Yes.
we could unleash a greater evil into the world by being here. It's possible, anyway.
Well,
What do you make of all this?
your dream sounds unsettling. And this is an unsettling land. But the gnome told us we will catch the children. They are slow. That is why we are here. This god, well, I see that he stays at this place. But yes, you might be right. It might be a trap.
Something awaits us, that's for sure. I fear not. I fear not for myself, but for the rest of the party and the children, I do fear. I'm afraid it's maybe too late already, and we do this in vain. This whole mission.
No, I don't think so, Knight. Nothing is ever in vain.
I hope not. Anyway, I should get some more rest, I suppose. Wake me if you
Yes.
if you feel like you can't stay awake, but I think Sildren volunteered to take the remainder of the evening watch for us. Since he's in his meditation, he can rest easily.
I've got 67 years of practice in staying awake. I'm
Oh.
doing all right.
Of course. I just saying, in case there's something causing you to
Yes,
sleep.
I will wake you.
Yes. Very well.
Sweet dreams, little prince.
I will lay down. Yes. Good evening. And I lay down after that.
All right. Also, sleep doesn't come super easy to you after what you just witnessed in your dreams, but you do.
Do I have to
eventually
actually fall asleep? Like I could just
no,
rest?
just for flavor. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you can do that if you want. I'm not going to make you roll anything. I was just saying, like, after witnessing that, especially since you failed your sanity check, it probably takes you just a little bit to fall asleep.
Yeah, it would. Most likely.
All right, Lingmar, give me a con save to see if you can stay awake.
Before that, can I do anything like while I'm resting to like alleviate my stress?
Yeah, sure. You can like what? What would you like to do?
Well, whatever I have here, like I pray it'll matter. I can practice my sword kata, just sword moves, but that wouldn't be too much like resting. I could probably
Yeah.
meditate and pray to Ilmater.
Yeah, you can do that. Like maybe you're like meditating and praying yourself asleep. Roll a d10. Do that.
Just a straight D10.
Yep.
Okay. 7.
All right. Yep. You relieve 7 stress damage.
All right, cool.
All right, Lingmar, what are you doing? I'll say like as you're awake, you can kind of see. It looks like everyone's having some difficulty sleeping. You can see them like twitching. Maybe they're all having dreams. What are you doing?
Yeah. Like if I see everyone twitching about and like tossing and turning in their sleep, Lingma might have like a couple of herbs or find something in the surrounding area that has like a calming effect on people. Nothing heavy really, but just to throw into the fire and produce a bit of good healing smoke, as we druids are wont to do. He'll like cut little runes into sticks that have fallen and are lying about on the ground and like placing them about the camp to ward away evil spirits and all that shit.
Okay.
And like just taking care of the others, seeing that they are safe and everyone's having their good sleep. And like if one of them is having a particularly bad dream, like he might spend some time there.
Trying to focus in on it.
Yeah, like keeping them safe, basically.
Okay. Who would you like to try to pay attention to see if you can see their dreams, since you are a dream druid?
Who seems most distraught at the moment?
I would say Elrod, you're probably praying as he's doing all this, putting this in the fire. So you're still kind of awake.
Yeah.
He maybe looks a little bit shaken, but he is still awake. The rest of them, every one of you are having some pretty vivid dreams right now.
I don't know if it matters, but it didn't display the whole thing. For elves, it's a little different. Actually, I looked it up.
What, for your trance?
Yeah, for dreams are apparently not quite dreams, so I didn't know if that meant anything for this adventure.
Oh, yeah, I was kind of picturing like elves probably have like visions and stuff in the
Yeah, kind of. So
okay,
that might.
yeah.
But I didn't know how that would play with what you're doing, so I wanted to just put that out there.
Oh, that's kind of what I was going with. And if that works in, then yeah. I'll say everyone else kind of looks like they're having bad dreams. Your face, Lingmar, you can see Sildren as he's meditating. He's in this like unconscious state, kind of, and you can see his face twitching like he's having a dream too. I would say everyone appears that they're having nightmares. So it's your choice.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just go around and make sure everyone's okay. And like if it's children whom I'm looking at first, then I'll try to make a connection there. And it's also cool because then Elrod, like half awake, can see Lingma doing his shit. So yeah, he seems to be like doing some kind of ritual, placing these runes, puffing smoke about. Let's see what you see, Elf. Show me your dreams.
All right. You will see this too, then. Sildren, as you meditate, you see a vision of a cloaked figure appears before you, holding an ancient tome bound in red and black leather. He faces you, and though you can't see his face through the shadow of his hood, you can see he opens the tome and starts reading something. You can hear infernal words. You don't speak infernal, do you?
I do. Oh, wait, do I? No. Sorry, I do not.
Okay. Well, okay, so you don't know exactly what he's saying, but you can hear that the words are infernal. And as he's speaking them, a dark energy kind of begins to like swirl around you. Reeds of fire and chains of void wrap you, and you can feel yourself, you can feel like it causing like a miss into you, and you can hear yourself crying out from it. The figure pulls back his hood, revealing a heavily scarred human male. It looks like he's like shaved all of his hair off and all this, and his face is twisted in like a really sickly grin. He opens his mouth to reveal rotting and broken teeth, and you hear him say, "Dahafwick Ma, Sildren," and your vision fades to black as you can hear him laughing as your vision is fading. And Lingmar, you would have seen this too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since you're looking in on his dreams, I would say a perception check for you would probably be a disadvantage for your surroundings, since you're focusing on that.
Yeah. Perception check.
Yep.
So 12.
Okay, a 12. As you're focusing in on this, you can still kind of feel and hear a little bit around you. You hear like cracking sticks and like someone walking over leaves or something very, very distantly. But otherwise, yes, this dream ends, and it feels like 2 hours have passed, and Sildren kind of wakes up from his meditation at the same time as you come to.
Well, that was an unpleasant meditation.
Yeah, Lingmar gives you a nod. Do you know what he said?
Sorry,
The cloaked
what?
figure.
Sildren has a look of maybe confusion. Could you see what I was dreaming?
Yes.
Well, meditating on, I suppose. I believe it's the same phrase that we've been hearing constantly. Though I can't say I've ever heard that figure say those words before. I don't know if that means he's involved in this, but if it does, it's even more to worry about.
Well, it seems everyone is having nightmares. My protection seemed not to be working. I was being so careful. Also, there were noises in the forest. The cracking of twigs. Some way away, but not far. It's good that you are awake.
Yes, I'll keep watch from here.
Do you know what
Alright.
kind of book that was he was holding?
I'm a bit ashamed to admit this, but well, I'm not ashamed to admit that I stole it. That part I'm rather proud of. I'm ashamed to admit that I gave it to that figure once, long ago.
Oh,
I didn't at the time know what was in that book. Oh, I still don't really. I just know that it's something bad.
so it is not a coincidence you are here then.
Perhaps, unless, of course, this place is just playing tricks on us, and that vision is coincidental.
Oh, everything is connected with this. The knight was dreaming as well, and the others are too.
Can't say I wouldn't mind the opportunity to face that man, at least stop him. That's sort of been one of my goals these past few years.
Well, maybe you will get a chance to do that. If you not lose your focus, it are the children, which we are here for.
Of course, yes. That is our goal.
And never forget, I'm here to keep you safe, even in your dreams, so do not be afraid. I have powerful magics, you know. But I must sleep too.
Master
So.
Druid.
Alright. I didn't want to interrupt you two role playing, but I do need both of you to make sanity saving throws.
Yeah.
Yep, figures. Where did I put that? Sanity check. There it is. Ooh, only a 9.
You also take stress damage.
As an observer, just like listening as a player, he saw who in his dream now?
A cloaked figure.
And he recognized them or something.
If he wants to review.
Okay, but
At
he's
least I think I'm recognizing him. That's my guess.
okay. It
You're
wasn't
correct.
the silent one though that he saw in his dream. Correct.
No.
Okay. It could be, but that's not who you think it is.
Yeah, maybe.
It could be anything. Sure. Right.
It wasn't the silent one that you saw. It was actually the one from your backstory. So you
Okay,
were
that's what I
correct.
figured.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, the description I gave was super vague, so.
Yeah, I kept it pretty vague. Changing only what you look like under the hood. But yes, so 5 for you, Lingmar. You will also take 30 stress damage.
All right.
30 to me as well.
Yep, 30 to you. Actually, you know what, Lingmar? It wasn't actually your backstory. I'm going to have you do half.
Oof. I'm
Okay,
at
cool.
69.
A success you wouldn't have taken any, but since it's actually not your dream and probably all seems very foreign to you, you'll take 15. All right, so Sildren, you're taking your watch then.
Yes, and while I'm doing that for those 4 hours, would I be able to relieve some stress by, well, basically plotting how I would find and kill this person?
Sure. First time you roll me a con save to see. Well, shit. I guess yours would be they don't.
Elves can't be magically put to sleep.
Yeah, he can't fall asleep by any
Yeah.
means.
Actually, can't sleep at all. Technically,
Yeah.
it's all
Okay,
trance.
okay. Well, never mind about that then. Yeah. So yeah, you're plotting. You're thinking about how to kill this person. Let's say a D10 for you as well.
One. Nope, not 1d24. That'd be crazy. 8.
All right.
All right.
Let's see.
I'm at 61 now.
There you go. All right. Give me a perception check to see your surroundings.
Perception. Oof. Low rolls today all around.
All right. He told you he heard like maybe some movement in the woods. You don't really seem to pick up on that. You just pick up on like the wind and everything around you. Like it's kind of starting to rain a little bit. Yeah, you don't see much of anything.
All right.
I would have music on for you guys, but it's literally like not showing up on mine, so I don't know what's going on here.
You may need to refresh
Like the
your
music tab,
browser.
it's not even pulling anything up.
You might need
Yeah,
to
let me try
refresh. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm adding my
Mind you-
own soundtrack to the recording when you forget.
Okay.
I need music to stay focused because it helps my mind like engage.
Yeah. No, I get that. It's fine. I thought I had it on to autoplay, but I guess not. Maybe we'll just do something
There
like
it goes.
Yeah, it plays for me.
That. All right. Cool.
We're all good.
All right. Let's see. So, while you're keeping watch, you're going to be doing the last 4 hours, so I'm just going to go ahead and do someone else's dream here as well, because all of you are having nightmares. Dinah, let's go with you. So as you were drifting off to sleep, your mind wanders back to the previous day, to the blood magic that was used on all of you. More specifically, you focus on that feeling of suffocation, almost like you're drowning. I don't know why I put D in there. You go to breathe in, clawing at your throat as you struggle to gasp in air. And as you look around where you were just in a forest in a fight, you now find yourself adrift in a sea of crimson red. As you begin to go underwater, you see the baleful stars that loom overhead. And as your head finally slips beneath the lulling of the waves, your final thoughts as you descend into this crimson death aren't of your own. It's more of a voice speaking inside of your head. Dahafwik Ma. And that's it.
And then do I wake up now or later?
I'll say you wake up momentarily, but since you're
Yeah.
not really taking a watch,
Okay.
if you want to do anything to calm yourself down before you go to bed or before you go back to sleep, you can.
Okay. She just wakes up gasping and then cries herself back to sleep.
Give me a sanity saving throw.
Is anybody who else is up right now?
Sildren. He's keeping
Yeah, I'll
watch.
say you see Sildren up, yeah.
Sildren, do you mind if I stay up with you for just a little bit?
Not at all.
I just had this terrible dream. I was in a sea of blood and I was drowning. And I
That does
can't
not sound
find my
pleasant.
sanity saving check place.
If you just want to roll a d20,
I thought I had it on. Okay, I'll just roll a d20.
yeah,
And
because
then plus or minus
your score is 0. So, all right, you also take 30 stress damage.
Oof.
It was a pretty bad dream.
You are definitely
said
very
30?
scared of drowning. Yep, 30. And you said you're staying up with him?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check if you would like.
Okay, I was gonna add that stress damage. 72 now. And what am I doing? Perception?
Yep.
Better than mine.
Okay.
And while I'm staying up, I'm Sildren, do you mind if I hold your hand while I say a prayer to Ilmater? I think it's really gonna help me out.
Sildren rolls his eyes a little bit, but says, "Sure."
How many hours are we into our rest
I
now?
thought you were gonna say, how many hours are you gonna pray?
I'll say we're probably about 4. This is kind of happening at the beginning of Sildren's watch.
All right.
Okay.
All
I
right.
too
You can roll a
actually had-
d10 if you're calming yourself.
Me?
Yeah.
You said?
Yeah, since you're like holding his hand and praying, trying to calm. All right, take 8 away from your stress.
You got it.
All right.
Thank you, Sildren. That made me feel a whole lot better. And thank you, Ilmater, for choosing me and making me your vessel for something really great. And I don't know what that's going to be, but I know it will be great because you are great. And I just thank you for all this fun company that you've given me. And I believe I will go back to sleep now.
Well, good luck. This place even affected my meditation, which is not good.
Bless your soul. And she goes to bed.
All right. Kroll, we're gonna do you next.
Yep.
So,
Well, I rest my full 6 hours, and then I'm gonna get up and spend some time sharpening my axe. Taking some light time.
okay. Before you wake up,
Okay.
your dreams show you what you think might be memories. It almost feels like a deja vu, but you can't quite place the time frame from where the memories are. Plainly see your hands as you're torturing people. There's many people. They all just kind of flash before you. Adults, elderly, children, no specific races, all races, including a giant at one point. The axe in your hands is always the same as you rip and tear and shred your way through your foes and enemies. Your thirst for blood seems to be unquenchable. Your lack of control leads you to maim and murder everyone that gets close to you. Your vision fades, and you find yourself wandering alone in a forest. Suddenly, specters appear around you, rushing at you, enveloping you. The air is filled with their shrieks and screams, Dahafwik Ma, over and over again as you fall to your knees, your hands clasped tightly over your ears.
Okay.
And then you awaken.
Cool. I like that. That was really good.
Roll me a sanity check.
All right, a D20, or is it D20 plus con, or?
D20 plus your sanity saving score.
Which is minus
Okay.
1.
Which yours? Yeah, yours
Yeah,
is minus
mine
1.
would be
if I remember.
-1. That's right. Mine would be -1. D20. 19.
I got a 19.
Damn. You wake up and you are stealing your resolve. You kind of just brush it off. It's in the past. It doesn't bother you anymore.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Maybe if the spirits of the dead start visiting me, they might fuck with me a little more.
What did you say you wanted to do when you wake up? We'll say it's been 6 hours.
I'm gonna sharpen my axe, because sharpening my axe and taking care of my weapon, being a soldier that I am, or an ex-soldier, mercenary now, kind of calms me, and I find kind of peace in it.
Okay, yeah, roll a d10.
Okay, roll a d10.
Yep.
6.
All right, that's how much you heal with your stress damage.
All right.
Dave, are you back?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do your dream last. So once you fall asleep after talking to Sildren, you fall asleep fairly quickly and quickly drift into a dream. It also feels like a sort of deja vu moment to you, but it's memories that you can't entirely recognize as your own. But surely enough, you witness your hands torturing the misshapen body of a creature that you know in your head to be Pullo, Pullo. He's a gnome, a very ugly gnome. And you carve deeper and deeper into his legs, sawing through them as he struggles against the rope that he's now suspended by, unable to rasp out a scream. You crudely pull your edged dagger and carve chunks of his flesh off of his legs, using faint words in Celestial and a power that now seems very foreign to you, healing magic, to keep him conscious until finally you've had your fill. Both legs removed, an eye plucked from its disgusting socket, you stab a letter written on the flesh of his legs into his chest using your spare dagger. You smile, knowing the blade is cursed, knowing that this place is cursed, and that he'll never truly find peace as long as the dagger remains firmly in his chest. And then you awaken. I want you to make a sanity saving throw. All right. You awaken and immediately know that this wasn't your memory, and you don't take the stress damage from it.
Nice. A dream after all those years. Good morning, Master Dwarf.
All of you can heal yourself as the 8 hours is up.
I have a question about. I took that poison, remember? And it lowered my total hit points, but that's gone now after a long rest, according to that. Correct?
It is gone, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So what does that bring your health back up to?
It's a 44 now. 44 hit points. My hit die are all back. My divine sense are back. Spell slots are back.
All right. You wake up and it's roughly morning. You still, well, you feel like it's morning. You still see a starry sky above you, but it seems brighter out than it was before. Dark because you're in the thick of the trees right now. But yeah, what are you guys doing? Are you packing up and heading back to the trail? Or?
Yeah, so might as well pack up and head back on the trail and head north, and I need to get back on that tracks and follow him.
Yeah, I think Elrod would second that along with him, and just speak to
Yeah.
everyone and say, everybody, quickly, let's gather our things and get back on the road. We've delayed long enough. We must
Agreed.
seek these children out now before it's too late. I know it was a rough night. It was for me, at least, but we must press on.
Yes, we should go back to the trail.
All right, you do that. You follow the small path here at the what is it, the bottom
Whereabouts are
of the
we?
screen here. It lets you back out at the path just beyond the first archway.
Just beyond the first archway? So are we still south of a river that's on the map?
Let me pull up the map just to double check.
Because I thought we did pass through the marshlands or something, but
We haven't got to the marshlands yet. We went through the first area where there was water, though.
It was like a flooded path. It really wasn't like a river.
it's not that big marshy, watery area that's on the map.
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Oh wow, we're really far away still. We got a ways to go.
Yeah.
But yes, you're like right at that first arch above the hangman tree.
Gotcha. Okay. We could always go to the Spider City still. It's not a. It's about the
No.
same. No?
We've traveled this far. No.
I'm just kidding.
Wouldn't that be a nice place, though?
A nice place to see you get eaten while I'm laughing and eating meat and drinking mead.
Those spiders are not as unpleasant as you might think, Master Dwarf.
I don't give a shit. If I see them, I'm smashing them. Friendly or foe, I don't care. Anything that comes across my blade that isn't worthy to live shall die.
I do hear spider silk can be quite
Oh yes, and they have a great sense of humor
quite a good
too.
time. Can't say I wouldn't mind getting my hands on some of that to sell. But for now, we should continue, I think.
All right. I'm going to put you on another map just to give you kind of a visual of what it turns into. You don't really have to move your characters if you don't want. I didn't really know how to set this up with the map, but let me put you over here.
Ooh.
I don't see anything.
I'm moving you over now.
Okay.
Yeah, your token's not there yet.
Yeah, I'm producing a flame.
This definitely looks like a marsh.
Okay.
Definitely looks like one. Okay.
All right, so can everyone see?
Yeah. It's a good map.
I cannot. Oh yeah, I can.
All right. We'll just pretend that there's a path going through the middle of here. I'll just put this up for like a visual of what it turns into. So after about an hour of walking, the terrain begins to change. Over just a few minutes of when it starts to change, it grows from like a forest area to a much warmer.
I don't see my character on the map.
You're there.
Can you? I should have 60 feet of dark vision. I'm not able to.
Yeah, I think it didn't save that I put it in for you.
All right.
Might need to resave the token.
That's perfect.
You gotta save
Perfect,
his
perfect.
token to his sheet again. You gotta remove the old one
Yeah.
and make that one his default token.
Mm-hmm.
I think I forgot to do that last time.
So, our writing order, I'd be up front with Elrod.
Yeah,
What was it? Me and Dine in the middle?
something like that.
Yeah.
So you're like walking down this path here. And like I was saying, it quickly changes from like a foresty area to a much moister and warmer, pretty much more of a swamp than a forest.
Yeah.
And as you start to walk, there's a very thick liquid, as clear as water, but as dense as mud that covers this whole area. Like even the land that you're on, it's about 2 feet deep and these areas around you look to be deeper. But yeah, as you're walking through it, it doesn't feel like water, but it's very clear. Give me, I guess, since you're in front, Kroll, or Elrod, a survival check. To
Oh,
see
I
if you
would
can still
definitely do
see.
survival. I'm persistent with survival. 16.
Yep. This is, like I said, it's very clear. You can still see footprints heading north.
Okay, I can see the
beneath.
tracks, and
Yeah.
and now since we took a day's rest, tracks are like what now? 2 days, 3 days old.
They seem to be, a few days. Yeah.
Okay, but we're heading the right way.
All right.
Yeah, you seem to be heading the right way.
Yes, Dinah.
I don't know if it would put you out too much, but what do you think about hiking me up there on your big broad shoulders and carrying me through this mud? The thing is, I'm really kind of afraid of all this murky liquid, and kind of afraid I might drown. Actually,
I think as long maybe just
I don't
hold
weigh
on
too
to my
much,
pack and hold on to my back. You'll be
feel
fine.
much better if you was holding me around my waist.
Perhaps.
Now is not the time. I must refrain.
Just put your hands right here.
No. We won't.
Yeah.
We won't
If
go
I
down
had-
this
Get
road.
If
but
I might
Ian-
interrupt,
Mhm.
I believe if we found some longer sticks, perhaps we could poke the mud in front of us to make sure we're not going to fall into the muck.
Krull, do you have any idea what this stuff is?
I'll let you make. I wouldn't quite be a
Nature.
nature check.
Or I asked Lingmar.
Give me a
maybe.
nature check. Yeah. Nature or Arcana. I'll let you decide.
Oh, I could probably do nature, not arcana. I mean, I have nothing to determine what magic is.
But
Yeah, you really don't. So.
So yeah, I'm looking. Sorry, I only got a 1 in nature. I'm not proficient. Sorry. Yeah. All right.
You can't
No,
discern
I
what
have-
this is.
I have no damn idea what the hell this shit is.
I asked Lingmar. Lingmar, do you know what? Could we do like a group check to see if we could pool our knowledge on it?
Sure,
Well, if it
yeah, go
was
for
shit,
it.
it must be a giant creature.
Sildren seems to have a clue.
For shit.
A lot of people seem to know a lot here. I don't even need to roll.
Oh my god, yeah. How would I describe this?
you said that it is not the color of water, but it's like water, but
It's
it's
clear.
clear.
It's the color of water with the consistency of mud.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of like how I would describe this to you. It doesn't seem natural, obviously. Shit.
If
It doesn't seem natural. It seems magical of nature. It seems like someone has done something to it. It doesn't seem natural. Or something, sorry.
can I get one of you big strong men to cut us down a couple small trees so we can make some stilts?
Or at the very least, if we just get some longish sticks, we can poke into the ground to make sure it's not a bottomless pit we're going to fall into.
Or that.
For the people up front, that is.
Yeah, we
Something you can stick into the ground. Make sure it's solid enough to walk on.
I use my sword, I guess, or whatever I got.
Okay.
So
you continue.
I don't even know what to do here, but are we moving
2 feet
along this
deep.
map?
You can if you want to. You don't have to. Like I said, it's just there mainly for like visual change.
Okay.
So yeah, you walk for a few hours, and the path splits right or left. You're still walking through this mud. It's still about 2 feet deep.
Which way did the tracks seem to go?
Roll a survival.
I'll take a look around too.
Yeah, you can have guidance for me.
Can I
Wait,
use my
children, I
survival
must miss you.
to find the tracks?
You can do a group survival to look for tracks.
I got an
Because
18.
that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for the tracks myself.
Oh, just like continuously? Okay.
Yeah, because that's my skill. That's like what I do. I track people down and kill them. And right now but this is my first time tracking someone down ever and actually saving them.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I mean, all of you easily find it. So, you see the tracks bear to the left and continue on the northern path.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, it's
All right.
on the northern path, guys. It's on the northern path.
I would say the right kind of splits off a little bit to.
I'll move up some.
No.
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine. So if you're looking at the shifting map, I'm not going to make you keep rolling sanity saving throws on that. You're about at this middle island thing between the water now, just for reference.
Yeah.
All right. You keep walking for a few hours, and the path splits. You stay to the left and continue north, following the visible footprints under this liquid. From off the path, you hear a faint echo of distant chimes, kind of ringing through the swampy forest. Yeah. Is anyone paying any mind to it, or are you continuing
Yeah,
on? It's very much off the path.
It's an echo of chimes.
Yep.
Do you hear that? I just say something to the party.
Do I hear it with my passive perception?
He said we heard it, so I'm
You
just
would all hear it.
I'm just role playing that. So like,
I think I might hear something in the distance. Which direction is it coming from?
west, I think.
West.
West.
Huh. Yeah.
That
What
sounds
what
like
can that
purple.
be?
I don't know. Does it look like the pit, the direction it's coming from, seems like we could travel to investigate it, or is it through thick mud? Is it off the path?
It's like this entire area, even off the path, is covered in that thick mud, but it is very much off the path.
I say we just continue on this time. It's hopefully harmless and it won't bother us as long as we stick to this path, I assume.
I think I agree. I'd like to get out of the swamp.
Yes, I agree with that.
Although we should keep an eye out for
Oh
whatever
yes,
that is.
constantly trying to keep a lookout, but let's continue.
All right.
All right.
Let me fix something right here.
Move up again. Should we
This
go
map,
through
this map doesn't represent where we're at right
Oh,
now.
we're playing Theater of the Mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this map is
alright.
just to like visualize.
It's to give us a
little bit.
sense of the terrain, he said.
That's okay. I prefer Theater of the Mind.
All right. So a little bit ahead, let's say you're walking for a few more hours past these chimes. You come upon a cave. The path goes directly into the cave. It doesn't go around it at all. I'm gonna change you.
Shit. The path of the footprints of the children
the-
and stuff.
The footprints and the
Oh.
path that you're on both go through this.
Damn it! It goes through a cave.
Do we still hear the chimes at this point?
Yeah, did we hear anything
Um,
of them as we kept walking?
At this point, they're probably faded into the background. You walk for a few hours before you see this.
Okay.
So yeah, you go through this cave. It gets a little bit deeper here. So, Dinah, you are scared of being in water. I need you specifically to make a sanity saving throw as it kind of drops into being like chest deep.
Oh dear Lord. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
15 stress damage as the thick
Oh my
liquid
God.
kind of comes up to like chest deep.
I think we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. I think we'll probably all die.
No, no,
We're
no.
gonna drown to death. We're definitely gonna drown to death.
Dinah,
That's
why don't
definitely
you
gonna happen.
why don't you
I
get
don't know
on my
why that's
back?
not gonna happen. Definitely gonna happen.
I tell Dinah,
Oh,
like,
at least
hop on
I
my
will
back and
die.
I'll carry her like a backpack.
Probably dying right now, and I don't even know it.
Calm down.
Yeah, I climb up on your
On my back.
on your back.
Yeah.
Well, this is a little bit better.
And I take a position in the second row, and I tell Sildren to take a position up on the front.
Probably a good idea. I probably at this point have removed my bow and I'm carrying it above my head to try to keep it dry.
Yeah.
Keep it from being waterlogged and, ruining the string.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor preemptively.
All right, let me put that on your thing.
Anyone have anything that can't get wet? I could have my mage hand carry something.
You should. Oh.
It'll look invisible to you, but it'll be there.
No, I think I'm fine. Everything is in my pack. It's above the water, so I'm good. My bedroll and everything I keep above.
Right. We should.
All right.
We should probably turn back.
We can't do that.
I think we might have to.
No, we'll be fine. We just need to press on.
All right,
We should try to
continuing.
be quiet if we can.
Continuing into this tunnel. Come on now. Okay. Continuing into this cave, this tunnel, you can see however many feet ahead of you that is. It's not a very long cave. You can definitely see the other side. There's a faint bit of light coming from up there. But yeah, so you're continuing into the cave.
Okay. We head towards the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We move slowly through and continue.
Okay. As you kind of start to come in to this cave, you can hear some movement and some splashing around you. And oh, I'm in the wrong layer. That's why. You see these things coming up out of the water.
Aha.
We have company.
I knew this was bad. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, these things look like.
Oof.
Ooh.
And we're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
Let me number these dudes.
Lingmar, have you ever seen a creature like this?
I'm sorry, I can't see it. It's too dark.
Humans.
Like what?
Could you dance what it looks like for me?
It looks like a plant-like creature that's female and somewhat. It's extremely disgusting.
Oh, that sounds fascinating.
Why don't we just
All right,
run? We should just
Kroll.
run right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see these things come up. They are.
Now, did you link the initiative tracker? Because I don't see it anywhere in the chat.
Let me link it. I might not have. That is entirely possible. Me unprepared. Thoughts. All right. Yes. So you see these things come up. They're kind of a mix. They almost look like algae-covered skeletons in a way, but the algae covers in a way that almost makes it look a little bit like skin. And they rise up out of the water and start kind of trying to come
Am I able to
toward
quickly
you.
do my divine sense again, like last time? Do I have time to react and do that before initiative, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to you. They definitely look like skeletons. They are definitely undead.
Okay.
Okay, so it's my turn,
Yeah.
right?
Kroll, you are first.
I will rage and attack number 1.
All right, roll that.
14 with 18 points of damage.
14 does hit, and you did 18. I'm assuming you're attacking number 1.
Yes, that's why I said number 1.
Oh, okay, I missed that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you smack into number 1. It is still alive, but you definitely like rip some of the algae off of it. You do a good bit of damage.
Okay, end of my turn.
All right, Sildren, you're next.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action disengage and move 15 feet over here and go after number 1. I'm going to pull out my rapier.
Okay.
15?
15 definitely hits. And you
23.
have your sneak attack, yeah.
Yep.
That's a 23. You slay number 1.
Sweet.
You stab into it, and you see it just kind of like floats below the water. It just ceases to move.
I take 1 step this way. That's my turn.
All right. Number 6 is going to begin making its way down here. It's going to move right here, and it's going to attack Elrod. I keep wanting to call you Elrod. It bites out at you.
Yeah,
17 to hit.
That hits me.
All right.
Shit, I'm
You feel it bite into you for 8, and yes, you are grappled.
Okay.
Add that tag there. And then it's going to try to bite at you again.
Damn.
You can feel like its body and limbs kind of wrapping around you. They almost feel like vines. 12 does not hit, I'm assuming, right? It's restrained that gives you advantage on attack.
Yes. Grapple just stops you moving.
Grapple just stops
thought
me
so.
from moving.
Okay, just wanted to double check. I thought so, but thank you. 12 doesn't hit you, so you kind of managed to like back up out of its way.
Yeah. Okay.
$15 to hit.
Against 2 this time.
Kroll. Sorry, I said Kroll. I'm gonna release the button too quick. 15 does not hit you, does it? I think you're at a 17.
You there, Vince?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I checked it, but you're at a 17. It misses you. It's going to try to bite again, and a 12 does not hit either, so neither of its bites hit you. Number
Actually,
4.
the first bite would hit me. Was a 17. I got a 17 armor class.
No, it was
No,
a
it
15. It said
that
you have a
wasn't against
17.
you.
So
Oh. Okay. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. Number 4 is going to kind of move up, and it's going to try to bite at Sildren.
All right.
12 to hit.
Will not hit.
And an 8.
Not hit.
Yeah, these things are just like trying to move in and take you guys. Elward is next.
Okay. It's kind of tricky to get in there.
You are grappled. Or he's not. Never mind. Shit.
I'm grappled. Elward's not. Yeah. So Elward,
Yeah, don't mind me.
can he flank against number 6?
Number 6 is facing you, so that would kind of be sideways. I don't think that'd be a full flank.
Okay. Well, then he gets. He's not gonna go all the way up there. He's gonna stay here, and just do an attack with his short sword.
Okay.
He's gonna keep them in front.
9 does not hit.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. That's it. That's his turn. He stays there.
All right, Elrod, you are next.
Yeah, he's grappling me. I kind of like lit Dyna off my back, and then I draw my two-handed Bane of the Nameless and hack away at this creature.
All right, go ahead and do that.
At number 6. Shit. It's a 12.
A 12 does not hit.
Damn it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I kind of stand there. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. It gives you a +2, right?
Yeah, +2 AC. And just want to see something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an action. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's it. My turn.
All right. Number 1 is dead.
I would kill.
So number 5. Yep. Number 5 is going to move in. It's going to get about right here. And it's going to attack Elward.
Okay. 16.
16 to hit.
He is going to use his reaction to add +2 to his AC and parry that. So he's at an 18 for that. So.
All right, he does that.
And then Elrod is going to use his reaction to use his Sentinel feat to attack number 5.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
And roll that.
24.
Ooh, nice.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, did I get any 2s on that or 1s?
So
No.
16.
Yeah, so it would be 16 straight up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hit number 5, right? Did it go down or?
It did not, but you definitely did a good bit of damage to it.
Good.
You hit it, and then it just kind of goes in. It's using its momentum to go for another bites. And critically miss.
Yeah.
So, that is his turn. Lingmar.
Okay. I'll produce flame first, so I can see shit.
I think you already had it.
I think it's
I might not have it
10
reflected
bright,
on
10 dim. Yeah.
We'll just say you had
cool.
it up in your offhand.
Ah, now that I can see them, they do not seem to be very friendly, Master Knight. Here, let me help you. And I chuck my flame at one of those creatures. The one in front of Elrod.
You're going to chuck your flame at it? Okay.
Yeah. I'll also produce flame.
All right. So let me change your light here. You're back down to 5. Yeah, so you throw and you hit, you said number 6 or 5?
The one in front of Elrod.
All right. It does hit. I don't know if you can still see it, but I'll say Elrod. You can see as the flame hits it, it doesn't seem to do quite as much damage as you think a flame of that size would do. And it takes 3 damage.
Ha! Take that, fiend! There's no urgency. Nah, okay.
Is that your turn, Ligma?
Yeah.
All right. Number 2. Shit, what is number 2 going to do? Number 2 is going to... I guess he's going to move around because he can't really do anything right here. He can make it to right there. So he's going to bite at Sildren.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Does 8, and you are grappled. You feel like viney appendages wrap around you. All right. It's going to bite at you again. 23 to hit, so that'd be 9 damage.
Yep, I'm at 10 health.
Yeah, these things are biting into you. Dinah, you're next.
Oh, okay. I'm going to cast Word of Radiance and try to hit this one and this one. And there's no other ones within 5 feet. And she's gonna. Oh God. Dumb. One of them.
Nah, they both saved.
Yeah, they both save.
Damn.
Sorry.
Damn. But then I can cure wounds as a bonus, right?
No. You can healing word.
It's healing word.
But you don't know that, do you?
Yeah, I don't have that one. Damn. Well, shit.
Damn.
Okie dokie.
Do you have sorcery points yet? If you have quicken spell,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
okay, I do.
Yeah. Do you know
Oh,
quicken
okay,
spell?
yeah.
Do I know what spell?
Do you have that meta magic?
Yeah,
Quicken?
meta magic. I've went. Yeah, so I'll use what level is it? 1. I think I need 2, so I'll use 2 and cast Cure Wounds on Sildren.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go.
Roll that up.
Oh, it's back here. Yeah.
Ooh, good roll.
Good job.
Oh yeah, 12.
Thank
yeah,
you,
you
great
have you at 20,
alleviator.
have you at 22,
That's
Sildren.
my turn.
Thank you.
All right, Kroll, back up to you. You're being surrounded by these mossy zombies.
All right. Let me see who looks the most dangerously defeated. Number 5. Number 6 looks bad. Number 5 and number 6. Number 5 is over there. Hold on. What's number 4 at? Hold on. Let me see real fast. Number 4 is.
He hasn't been hit.
4 and 2 haven't been hit.
Okay.
Neither's 3.
I'm gonna attack number 6.
All right.
Yeah, he's grappling me. Oof.
Okay,
Monster
and
hit.
for my movement, I'm gonna turn and face this way, so that way I can't be flanked. And the
Okay.
turn. Okay, I rocked him for 19.
Did that take
Yeah.
him out?
You did say number 6, right?
Yes.
Just making sure. It did not. He looks very. They don't really have blood. He looks bloodied if he had blood, I guess I would say. He looks very hurt, but not quite dead yet.
He's dripping sap from his wounds.
There you go. Sildren, you're next.
Right. I probably won't work on this thing. Okay. I think I won't get sneak attack on 2. Alright. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stab at number 4 with my rapier.
Okay.
Ugh, only a 12 to hit.
12 does not quite make it.
Then with my bonus action, I will pull out a dagger in my other hand and go in for a stab on the same one. 13?
A 13 does not quite hit it. You just barely
Damn.
miss it.
Damn. And I have no movement, so that's my turn.
All right. Next is number 6, who's grappling you, Elrod. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength. Okay. Damn. Okay. I should be okay. I got a 4 in that. So 13.
That actually passes.
What was happening to me?
He was trying to pull you under this liquid.
Oh God. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I just have to update it. It didn't save right on there, but you did pass.
Okay. Good. That was its action to do that?
Yep.
Okay. I say, yes, you can't pull me down into this muck. I will not give in.
Okay, yeah, that looks better.
Barely made
yeah,
it.
it's full action to try to do that. So, number 3. Number 3 is going to try to bite at you, Kroll.
Okay.
14 to hit.
That's a miss.
The 21 does hit.
21 does hit for half
it-
damage because
Yep.
I'm raged.
Yeah, you only take 2. But you do feel viney appendages underneath the water wrap around your body.
Okay.
And number 4.
Is it like it's trying to restrain me or grapple me or what?
You grappled.
It is grappling you, yes.
Oh, do I gotta make a strength save?
No.
Or
Not this time.
acrobatics or athletics?
On your turn you can. But
Yeah.
this
Okay.
is just like it bites you and wraps around you as long as it
Okay,
hits.
no problem.
You have to use your action to get away
Right.
from it.
Yeah, pretty much. Number 4 is going to try to get at Dinah. Because you're not grappled yet, and the other ones are. A 12 to hit you with your mage armor, that doesn't hit, right?
That's right.
All right, it's going to try again. An 8, natural 1. Yeah, they both. It tries to bite at you, it just can't quite seem to make it around Sildren and Kroll. And that's its turn. Elward.
Okay, Elward's going to attack number 5 again with his short sword. Ah, it's an 11.
Does not quite
Yeah,
hit.
it's not gonna hit. And that's his turn. He stands next to Elrod and guards himself.
All right. Speaking of, Elrod, it is your turn.
Yes, I will attack on. I'll attack number 6 because he's grappling me, I think. My great sword here, 15 to hit.
It down. You're no longer grappled.
Okay, he's down. Good. I'm gonna stay right there. That's my turn.
Okay. You see its body, what's left of it anyway, kind of
Actually,
sink below
I
this
move
liquid.
up. I move up a little bit, right to there.
Okay. You do that. Number 1 has been defeated. Whoa, now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, number 1's been defeated. Number 5 is going to bite at Elward.
Okay, that's a miss.
7 definitely misses. It's going to go again with a 20.
Well, before it gets that second attack, I'm going to use my reaction as Elrod. Because it says when a creature makes an attack, not when it finishes its attack action. So I can react to that since I've had my turn. 20 to hit. 16 slashing.
Definitely hits, and with that 16, don't even worry about the other attack because it dies.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's why. I take
go
that
ahead.
one out.
Sorry.
Yep, he's down. I'm good.
All right, yeah, you slash into it before it can make that second bite, and put it down. And Elward gives you like a nod.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
All right, Lingmar, it's your turn.
Okay. So first I produce flame again.
All right. Is that your action to do it as like a?
Yeah, and
also
as part of that action, I can also use it as an attack.
Yeah.
But I want to see shit if I want to heal people. And my flames didn't seem to do much, really, so.
No.
Very well done, Master Elwood. Ever onward. Healing word.
Who needs healing?
Your brother does, right?
No.
No, he's actually at full health.
I'm the only one that's
okay,
really
he didn't
down
get that
at
damage,
all.
okay.
I mean, me and Sildren have taken slight damage. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he took 9 from the second one.
I was real bad, but Dinah fixed me
No,
up.
I killed it before that attack actually happened, so he didn't take.
Well, in that
Yeah,
case,
that's-
witness the power of fire. On number 2.
All right, go for it.
It's gonna be a 1 on damage.
Cut a blam, as the old masters would say.
All right. You do hit him, but it does not appear that he took the full amount of that damage. He took 2 damage.
Yeah, which I can't see anymore.
Yeah.
Light a torch. Just light a torch.
As far as you know, right? A torch. As far as you know, he just took the damage. So.
Do you have a torch
right.
you can light?
Yeah, actually I could.
I'll let you light it as a
I
bonus.
even have dark vision.
It's like
You got that as a spell. Dark
light the
vision?
torch.
Yeah.
You should be casting that.
Yeah, I'll keep that until we do our next short rest.
Is that a concentration spell, Dark Vision?
Nah.
Good.
So it's 8 hours.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
If you want to light a torch, I'll give you that as a bonus action.
Alright then. And again, the power of fire.
All right. How much light does a torch emit? Is it
It's
10?
20, 40.
It's 20 by 40, so 40 feet total, and then 20 feet
Yeah.
of bright light and 20 feet of dim light after that 20.
Yeah, so on roll 20, I guess you'd say 40, 20.
40, then
The way it
20,
does
the
it.
way they do it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How's that?
Using my torch. A splendid recommendation, sir. Nice. Now I can see shit from far away.
Outstanding.
That's
Keep
good.
going.
All right, Sildren, I need you to give me a strength save.
This is not going to go well.
Come on. You used to lift weights, didn't you? Come on. Oh no. Dump stat.
It's a -1. I was debating about whether that or wisdom should be the minus.
Strength would have been the better choice, but
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you see Sildren, the vines kind of wrap up around his shoulders and just pull him under as him and number 2 disappear beneath the water. Which I guess you can see, it's crystal clear, but you see him down below the water. And as part of that, it's going to attempt to start dragging you away. We'll say it gets you to right there.
Alrighty.
And that's its turn.
So I'm effectively
Darn.
holding my breath and underwater, correct?
Basically holding your breath, yeah. What is it, 15?
Okay.
No, it's not 15 minutes for everyone, is it?
No, it's
it's a long time. You should
Con
home
1
roll
plus
it.
your con or something? Or is it
Okay.
just your con modifier?
It's a minute plus, I think, your con modifier, I think.
So I got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Okay. Well, I mean that's like what 1,000 rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
It's your.
That's why it's something really people should home rule it, but
Actually, that's only 20 rounds.
it's 20 rounds.
I'm gonna
I
stab
know.
Yeah.
here.
I mean, by that point, though, I'll either be dead. I mean, it's really only important if people need to cast spells.
Yeah,
That's the important thing.
that's it. Yeah.
It also matters for movement and weapons, though.
And I'm gonna target number 2 and number 3, and I'm gonna throw.
Can she
a
see
bubble.
number 2?
You can still see it beneath the waves. I think it'll be a disadvantage to hit it though. Not waves, sorry, liquid. Just because it is such a thick liquid to go through. But you can still see it.
Now, it didn't.
I guess-
When it dragged him, it wasn't by me, was it?
No, he was by
No.
you. It wasn't.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. He was by me. Okay.
All right. So you said 2 and 3, right?
2 and 2 and 3.
I'm gonna give number 2. That was for 3, and he failed, so he'll take that.
You can't target 2 and 3 with that. They have to be 5 feet
Well,
from
it's
each other.
Oh, do they with the 20?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you can do 3 and 4, or just 2.
Or just 2.
I didn't know that. Which do you want to
Just
do?
That's the
2.
splash
I'll
word.
just do just 2.
All right, let me retcon that damage there.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll stick with the same dexterity. Well, I'll roll it again because I rolled it for 3. I don't want to be unfair. So a dex save. I'm going to give him advantage because he's under this liquid.
Mhm.
All right,
Okay.
so 19 passes. Does he take half with the acid
No.
splash, or is that
It's a cantrip.
okay? Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Oh,
it
dang
doesn't.
it. All the heck.
But you do see, since you're actually looking at that one and attacking that one, it is trying to pull him away from all of you.
I'm gonna move back, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Kroll, it is your turn.
All right. Which one was trying to grapple me?
3 was grappling you.
All right. It's grappling me, but I'm gonna grab my great axe and bring it up over my head with a vicious strike. Oh, 16. Only 15 damage.
16 hits, you do 15 damage.
Yeah.
To number 3. It is still alive,
That's then my
but
turn.
it's a good whack. All right. Sildren, it's your turn. You're being dragged.
Yep.
You can do a strength save to get out.
Would that be my action?
That would be your action.
I am unlikely to succeed on that. So
Yeah, I mean, you can just, stab if you want. Like
I
this.
think I'm just gonna stab. I won't get any. That would be a disadvantage because I'm underwater for the rapier, and no sneak.
Oh,
attack.
really? I thought the rapier. Yeah, I guess
No.
it's not included, is
It's
it?
not included.
Yeah,
It's too long,
Oh,
so
shit.
it's like
yeah. So 15 to hit, 12 piercing.
That makes sense. 15 does hit 12 piercing.
Sweet.
Is that 2?
And then with my offhand, and by the way, I figured out how to do this on D&D Beyond. You can assign a weapon to your other hand, which is cool. Ooh, still only 4 though.
Still, that's a good hit. 4 damage to number 2. It is still alive, but you do a decent amount of damage to it.
And I'm grappled, so that's all I can do.
All right. Number 6 is dead. Number 3 is grappling you, Kroll. Give me a strength save.
A strength or athletics?
Strength, and I believe with
Oh,
your range,
it's a
advantage.
save. Yeah, that's true. It's a save. And I got real good strength saves. All right, 16.
Yeah, you feel it try to pull you under, and you just stay there, like and just pull back, and it doesn't quite get to you. That is its
Okay.
action. So number 4. Number 4 is going to try again at Dinah. It's going to bite at you, and that's going to hit.
It's a critical
It
hit.
is a crit. So 17.
Damn.
Shit.
And she's
and you are
grappled
now
now.
grappled.
Do what?
You're grappled.
Grappled.
And then it's
This
going to
is
bite at
my
you.
worst nightmare.
It's holy crap. And a 22
Oh, man,
to
dude.
hit.
Gotta hit
6
again.
more damage. I have you at 15. But that is its turn. L-Word is next.
Okay. L-Word is going to come around this thing and stab. Number 4 or number 2 looks injured. It's gonna come and attack number 2. Can it get advantage since he's using a short sword or anything like that? Like, and it's got him grappled.
Well, he is stabbing underwater too.
All right,
yeah.
so just a normal.
But it
attack.
is like underwater as well. So yeah, just
It's a 5 and an 8.
it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say even with advantage that wouldn't have hit, but yeah, he swings at it. This thick liquid just kind of stops him from hitting it.
Okay, that's his turn. He stays there.
Oh, okay. Elrod, it's your go.
Okay, Elrod is gonna move over to here, and he's gonna lay on hands Dinah. He's gonna touch her butt and heal her wounds with lay on hands. He's gonna heal her up to full health. So how many hit points is that? It's 5.
That's 15 to 38. So
She's at shit. So she needs. I'll give her 15. Actually, no, I'll give her 20. I'll use all my lay on hands.
wow, that was an intense bug.
I get that back on short rest, right?
I don't know if you get late. I haven't played a paladin.
No, lay on hands or long rest.
Is it a long rest? All right, I'll do it anyway though. But
that was a hell of
You
a
do love me.
pat on the butt there. You do that. Yeah, she is back up to 35.
and that uses my action, I think.
Yep.
And that is my turn. I stay there, trying to guard her against number 4.
Okay. She is actually grappled by 4, but yes, I understand. Lingmar, your go.
I'm sentineling around her, is what I'm trying to say. Like,
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's your go, Lingmar.
Yeah, just thinking about what to do, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna chuck my moonbeam on Elward again.
don't moonbeam
not
in this
this
cave. It'll kill us all.
So now, heroically, I jump forward and give the creature in front of me a good whacking with my shillelagh.
Yeah, use that for crying out loud.
What was your special ability?
You mean my home
For
roll?
shillelagh? Yeah.
I don't know if he's. I'm looking. Oh yeah, he is.
I don't.
Yeah, you're using that
I
one.
was gonna say I don't know if it's in here.
It is. Yeah. So here it
That'd
is.
be good for me to know.
Basically, you replace it with that. Instead of strength or dex, you would use wisdom. At level 5, your attacks with it become magical then. And then you add a d4 onto the damage. It's after level 5. So your to hit is going to use your wisdom modifier regardless.
Yeah.
It's not magical anymore with my rule though. So it's still whatever the damage die is.
Plus proficiency, but doesn't matter. It just
Yeah.
kicks
Yeah,
up some
that's
more.
Really low.
Take
It's a
that!
10.
It's holding on to Dinah. I'm assuming she's probably struggling. You just kind of miss it as you go to swing. All right, is that your turn?
Dave?
I still have healing left, but I don't think anyone. No, I don't. I have to use my bonus action for making the shillelagh. So yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Next is number 2, who is going to drag you a little bit further. I'll say, give me a strength save to see if he can move you, because you can still struggle against him. A 14. So he can't quite move you, but you are still grappled, and he's still holding you underwater.
Gotcha.
And that's his turn. Well, no, he was just trying to move you, so he's gonna bite. He can bite underwater.
Ooh.
Shit, sorry. But that is definitely a hit.
13. Back to 9.
And he's going to bite you again.
Aha, that one misses.
That one misses. Good. So that is his turn. Dinah, you are next, and you are grappled.
Alright. I am going to acid splash my guy who's holding on to me.
Why don't you say your acid splashing 4 and 3?
Wait, what?
You can hit 2 people with acid splash if they're within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, you can do
It had
4
to
and
be-
3.
The enemy targets had to be within 5. You don't have to re-roll it. You roll it once and say they both have to save twice.
Okay, sorry.
Both of them
those
fail.
last 2. Yeah, take
So
that.
they both take
Small amount of
2
damage.
damage.
Well, I do what I can.
Hey, it's still damage.
That's
Yeah, so
up.
they take that. You singe him a little bit. The
That's my
acid.
turn.
All right, Krull.
Yes.
You're-
I will smash the shit out of number 2.
3 and 4 are the ones right on
I
you.
think you're grappled.
2 is actually
Yep. Sorry. 3 and 4. Okay. Alright, 3 and 4. 3 is bloodied. 4 is hurt. I might as well finish number 3 off with the great axe swing. Oh my god, overkill.
Yeah, you fucking cut number 3 in half. And he sinks below the waves, and you are no longer grappled.
Okay,
I
end of my
keep saying
turn.
waves. There aren't waves. I'm sorry, it's just in my head. I keep picturing waves.
Yeah, into the
They're probably
murky,
making it.
muddy surface of the swamps.
All right, Sildren, it's your go.
Alright. I continue stabbing.
Go for it.
Missing on that one.
Yep, swap does not hit.
Alright, this one at least a straight roll. 13 also misses, I'm guessing.
It does miss.
Useless.
It's just kind of like trying to pull you and drag you underwater. I would assume you're probably panicking being underwater under this liquid, so they just kind of go a little bit wide.
Yep. That's all I can do.
All right, number 4. Yes, number 4. That is still grappling you, Dinah. So I need you to make a strength save. All right, it pulls you under the water. It technically counts as an attack. I know you said you were sentineling her. If you want to,
It does count as an attack? Alright,
yeah, it's technically, yeah.
I would make an attack roll then. It's a 13.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
You just barely miss it as it drags her underwater, and it's going to try to move. Not quite yet, actually. It's just going to pull you straight down into the water. And that is its turn. You are now under. Let me add a tag so I remember that. And actually, being dragged underwater, I need you to make a sanity saving throw. That is one of your fears. All right. 15 stress damage as you are pulled beneath the liquid. Elward.
Okay, Elward is going to I think the best thing, he's going to make an attack roll against number 2 again, so
Okay.
the best thing he can do. 16.
16 does hit number 2, and that is just enough
to kill
damage, believe it or not. Yes. Sildren, you feel released from this zombie moss algae thing. And yeah, you're released from it. You can go back to the surface on your turn.
Okay.
And then he moves behind number 4. Well, he faces number 4 from here, actually, and flanks it.
All right. Yep. He can see it a little bit below the water. It is there.
Yeah.
If that is his turn,
That's his
Elrod.
turn. Yeah. Elrod's going to swing again on number 4. 16 this time. For 16 slashing
16
damage.
does hit.
Number 4.
It is still alive, but you definitely tear off like a good chunk of it with your great sword.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Lingmar. You see this fiend pulling Dinah beneath the water.
Yeah, and sorry. Yeah, I try to get it with my shillelagh, but I don't think that works out there.
You keep trying.
Sorry, it took a minute.
13 too.
Yeah, just the thickness of this liquid kind of slows your swing down just enough where it doesn't quite do any damage. Yeah. Is that your turn?
This does not feel as powerful as fire. Maybe it is time for moonlight.
No. We got one left.
Yeah, that's my turn. Unless, let's see. Yeah, Sildren could use a healing word. Oh, Master Sildren! So nice to see you breathing air again.
Well, technically, am I still underwater?
You are still underwater.
Oh, can I even see him?
You can see him. This water is like crystal clear, but
Okay.
Yeah, you could see that he's messed up. Yeah.
Well done, Master Sildren. You're quite a diver. Yeah, 5 points. That's something.
All right, gotcha.
Thank you. 5 points.
All right. Dinah, it is your turn. You are being pulled underwater.
Well, I'm so mad I could spit. She uses her dagger for the first time. That's how mad she is.
That actually hits.
And that's my turn.
All right. It is not quite dead, but yeah, you stab into it with your dagger. Krull, it is your go.
I will finish number 4 off.
All right. That definitely hits either way, and it does finish him off. That's more than enough. Yeah, you slash through him and or through it anyway, and it just kind of breaks in half. And combat is over. You two resurface, and you're out of combat.
That is unpleasant.
I'm pretty sure I'm half dead now.
That's how I feel as well.
I think I need mouth to mouth.
I was just checking my macro. Sorry.
And she looks deep into
Oh,
your
you're good.
eyes, Elrod.
Wow, that was intense again, my friends. Is everyone all right? Sildren, you look
Wounded,
a little
but
wounded there.
yes.
Is there anything you can do
Let's
for
get
him,
out of
Dinah?
here. Of course.
Quickly, we must move out of here quickly. Use your healing kit.
Yeah, I don't have one. Remember?
Lingmar made one while we were resting, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the DM delivered it by air now. Because he
Oh
said
no,
we
I
were going
was
to be able
watching
to.
other people's
He
dreams
said
and
we were
getting
going to be able to
crazy.
buy things in town with our extra money.
I never specifically said that you could. I said maybe, and I
I do
started.
have a herbalism kit, and I can use it, so I think I can make healers kits actually.
I would healer's kit. I mean, you are a healer. You have the healer feat. There's no reason that you wouldn't have one.
Yeah, you should have
1d6
one.
But I
plus
can.
4.
Yeah, so she
So I
doesn't
guess
have
I
to waste
just did
spell
that.
slots. That's her feat that she took at level 1 or whatever.
3. So that's 7.
Yeah, I'll just.
All right.
Okay, I was about to say, I'll definitely say you have that. There's no reason that you'd have that feat without having a healer's kit. So.
That puts me to 21. All right. Thank you.
Now let's run out of here. And she
Run
got
out!
really
We just
scared.
walked
Oh,
in.
it says
We
She
need
one.
to
scared
follow
me,
the
but
tracks.
It says 1d6 plus
She was ready
4
to go there.
yeah.
plus
That's-
additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit die.
Oh, which would
Ooh.
be 4 more.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's another
So
4.
I'm at full. So oh no, I'm not at full. I'm at 25.
Yeah.
Missing 2.
That's why it's a good ability.
Yeah, it is.
You
It's
can
decent.
save
I
a
can
lot of
just
spell
do that
slots.
anytime.
Yes.
It's well per person per short rest.
Right.
So you couldn't do it to me again until we take a short rest.
Which we probably
Yeah.
should go find a place and do. Actually, we're not looking too bad. We could
Not
probably
anymore.
press on. Yeah, now that we did that, so. Should we take our break here, DM?
Yeah, actually, I was just thinking about that. Let's go ahead and take a 10-minute, and then we'll start again at like 8:02.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So, yep. See you guys in 10.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Whoop whoop.
I'm back as well.
Sorry, that was just a little thing that I put up, if you see it, to kind of like, that's what it looks like where you're at.
Cool.
Very creepy.
Are those images that you keep using, are those from the module? Is that what they handed out?
Yeah, it's in the PDF.
Is it a black and white PDF or something like that?
Yeah, well, some of them are black and white, some of them have color, but this one
I was just
is
curious,
black
like,
and white.
if they wanted it to look like black and white almost like that as a thing.
Yeah, there's a few images that are color, but that one was black and white from where I copied it. I haven't been changing the tints to any of it. All right. When everyone's back, we will continue. What's everybody's stress level at?
94.
61.
And I'm freaking out.
Yeah, for real.
So what does it do other than for role playing? Like what is the
What happens at 200?
yeah.
Or even half of 200.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
die.
Is bad. Saving throws to avoid heart attacks, seizures, aneurysms, shit like that.
Oof.
And if you pass that, it's another sanity saving throw to see if you maintain your grip on reality or if you go insane.
Wow.
Mine is down to 38 now. It was high, like it was about 60.
Yeah, you rolled a 20 on that last one. That didn't push you over the edge yet.
I'm probably the lowest. I got 24.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, what's Elward got?
He's a little higher. He's like 50 or something. He's at 53 stress, and he has a fear of the black lantern. He fears the black lantern anytime it comes out.
Oh, yes. Cool deal. All right. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Okay. So, from here, you make it out of this cave, and it kind of turns back into the same marshy, swampy forest as before. So I'm going to put you back on that map. Yeah, there you go. So, kind of turns back into that. Assuming same marching order you've been doing.
Yes, I would say so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I'm in front.
All right. Let me pull that back up. Come on now. Okay, so after you leave the cave, after about 4 hours of travel, you finally start seeing the way out of this clear muck and into the forest. However, the most notable difference is once you make it out of this muck, the forest turns almost to like a charred, blackened look, as if there was like a great fire fairly recently. Nothing's like smoldering per se, but it looks like maybe, a week or two after a big fire swept through the area. All of you look pretty decent. Are you still talking about short resting, or are you continuing on?
I think we should just keep going.
Yeah, I pick up on the tracks that took us that in the cave, and I take it the cave was like probably stone floor or something like that. I try to track them down again.
Okay, yeah, I was just continuing on from what you rolled earlier. You're still tracking them down.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you get past through here. Let me pull up this other map and make sure I'm telling you right. Just to double check. Yes, so you go for another 4-ish hours, and the path splits again. To the right is a little bit more of the charred forest. To the left is more marshland. Give me a survival check here. Troll, sorry.
Yep,
Since
yep.
you kind of party on that. Oh yeah, easily in the ash that kind of covers the pathway a little bit. You can see that this time the tracks go to the right. Hopefully
Looks like we need to head to the right, guys.
The faster we can
Oh,
get out
so
of this
indeed.
marsh, the better.
So yeah, it goes from you're basically out of the muck at this point. Another 6 hours, and the sparse, charred forest starts to become a little bit denser again, though the trees don't seem to retain any color beyond like the black and gray and occasional brown. Yeah, so that's for 6 more hours.
I try
And
to
3 more.
while we're
Go ahead.
traveling. I speak to Lingmar. I ask him, Lingmar, do you have any idea what could have done this? Do you think this was a normal forest fire, or does something seems off to me about this?
Yes, many things seem off about this place. And I'm quite sure there's a magical quality to that marshland. But what could have done this, I do not know. Or do I have an idea if I roll Arcana?
Could he look at the trees, or?
Yeah, I mean, you can roll a nature. I know that's. If Arcana's better, I'll let you do Arcana.
Nah, it's pretty much the same.
Okay. You are very
Well,
connected.
sometimes if I touch myself, I get better results. Can I use guidance on myself? I think so.
I'll let you use guidance on yourself.
You can't use it on yourself, technically. But
Can you not?
no,
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
can
can.
touch
You're a
myself,
willing
right?
creature.
I don't think you can. I
It
thought.
doesn't say you can't.
You sure?
Just as a willing creature.
Yeah, it doesn't say that you can't. I'm sure. Why would they give you guidance and you can't cast it on yourself?
Hold on a second. I'm going to look this up.
Yeah, one willing creature.
Like, there's a big
yeah.
discussion going on the interwebs about it. I'll go with the DM here.
Can you willingly touch yourself?
I mean,
Exactly.
if you can't, yeah, I mean, if you can't, then you also can't cast fly on yourself. It's the same. It's the same deal.
Yeah, by the wording, you're right. It's concentration now. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
So probably not helping much either. Yeah, so Lingma kind of scratches his groin. Maybe I have an idea.
Yeah, with the 16, you can tell that he's just scratching his junk, dude. You can tell
It's old hobo
that
balls.
rubbing
your hobo balls that this fire
he's
probably
not wearing underwear, I think, or pants.
Okay.
Just his robes. Sorry.
All right then. Yeah, this fire happened probably like it fire, but you don't see any reason why it would have happened, especially being so close to a marshland. So there might have been like a magical component to that, but the fire itself was just regular fire.
Well, it was regular fire, powerful, but nothing special really.
It doesn't bear the hallmark of anything like a dragon or some creature that would have caused it. In other words, like.
No, it doesn't look like dragon fire for sure.
Okay.
We could ask the bird, though.
Can you?
Yes.
I thought you said that bird was a demon.
It just might be, but nonetheless.
Do you think the
Are you
bird
sure
would
it's
know?
not just a dead bird?
No, it can talk. and it knows things.
Ask Ziggy if he can. Why would he know? He has never been here, has he?
Well, what should I be asking him, though?
Asking him
Ask him
about
how
the
we
forest.
get out of here. Of course.
No, we don't want to ask him that. Never mind.
That's right. That's
I
right.
was just
We gotta
wondering
get the
what
kids.
caused this massive fire that happened to this forest.
Some sort of fire, I would guess.
Yes. Never mind. We continue on.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you continue on for about another 3 hours, and the terrain starts to kind of turn into a dense, even more of a dense forest again, kind of like from before, except the different color of the trees. And you can spot an archway in the distance. As you get nearer to it, it's practically identical to the previous arch, visually and mechanically. And it actually looks like a pretty inviting place to rest if you would need it, like a short rest. The arch, as you get really close to it, is simple and bare, yet surrounded by a thick mass of black trees on both sides. Old runes may have once lined the edges, but have long since eroded by this point.
We have been traveling for over 8 hours again.
Yep.
So we're gonna need to take another long rest soon. Which we don't. We'd had to really wait a long time. We're gonna start getting exhausted if we keep going.
Well, at this point, it's been, like maybe you left early morning. It's like noon right now.
But you said a minute ago, you said we traveled 4, then we traveled 3 more, plus the time spent in the cave traveling. It's been a lot.
The cave wasn't very long.
Yeah, but even before that, we traveled for a few hours after our.
Traveled for a bit. Okay, yeah.
We're probably at 10
I didn't track that.
already.
I must have missed it somewhere. Yeah, I missed tracking some of them, I think. I would say it's probably evening now. It's not quite night. You're not in danger of, getting exhausted quite yet. If you wanted to continue on. But I will say this definitely looks like an inviting spot for you to rest if you wanted to do your long rest. I'm not going to penalize you if you want to do it a little early. It's up to you.
Well, I mean, we don't know.
Well, I don't want to be in this place one more night.
Yes. Is everybody able to keep going?
I have no problem going. I could go on for a couple days. Us dwarfs have great stamina.
Yes, well, not everybody has the stamina of a dwarf. I'm just making
However,
sure
we must-
everybody's okay.
The other thing to consider is we don't know what's ahead. If this is a
Exactly.
safe spot, it might be better to stay here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't want to find ourselves in the middle of a bog and then realize we need to sleep.
Well, I guess, but I think I'm gonna need a snuggle partner for tonight, because I'm awful scared.
Okay, well, we have to decide. Do we rest here now, or do we press on through the archway here and head deeper into this burnt forest?
This decision's all yours. I do not matter either way.
I think we should rest now.
Very well, then rest.
Yes, we set up camp and attempt to take another long rest.
I will actually take the first watch. I'll watch a couple hours for the first watch.
That would be good.
And while I do, I'm going to sharpen my axe and stay alert.
Well, and I'll stay up with you and just keep you company, and we can pray together.
Oh, like hell.
Nice.
Woman, you're going to fucking sleep. I ain't going to hear that shit. Jabbering my damn ear off. Fucking kidding me?
That's great.
How can you deny her prayers, dwarf? Her prayers would have healed you already.
I just thought it's because I shrugged off the damage. I'm just that awful.
You were bleeding. I saw you.
Really?
Indeed.
And if you like, I can keep it pretty quiet and try not to be too self-righteous about it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right. Did you want to hold my hand?
No, hell no. I want to hold my fucking axe.
Oh, well, it's probably better then.
Hell yeah.
Just thank
Kinda
you,
dwarf
Ilmater,
would
so
I
much
be?
for this big, strong dwarf who's going to keep us safe tonight, and even will let me sit up with him and talk to him about your wonderful talents and your affection for anyone afflicted or suffering, or children, especially in this case, since we're going to go save those poor children.
Yes.
And amen.
Those poor little bastards are in trouble.
I love it. He's like, they're fucking in trouble.
All right, so
Fuck these kids. No, I'm just kidding.
watch order. Go ahead and stand watch.
Oh, so is it too early to roll to see my calmness? If on
Yeah, you can roll. You said you're sharpening your axe and stuff. I'll give you a D10.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna study my alchemy and my healing stuff.
Okay. I'll give you a D10 too. Setting up a little map for you to do your rest on.
Did you say a D8 or a D10?
10.
Okay. I just hit that macro real fast on the side here. Oh shit. I clicked something.
All right.
Okay. D10.
Might have to read.
Oh, I take 2 minus 2. Okay. Hey, 2 is better than. So now I'm down to 36.
Okay. Okay. Can everyone see?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So you're taking your watch. Give me a con save to see if you are staying awake.
Okay.
This forest almost tries to lull
Oh, damn it.
I'm
Fuck.
staying
Was
up
that
with
with
you.
advantage?
you to sleep. No.
Shit.
Even though I'm staying up with them.
If only, right? You are staying up with him. I want you to make one too.
Okay.
All right. How much rage should I take?
Okay. You see Kroll kind of lulls off to sleep after sharpening his axe for a little bit. You manage to stay awake. I mean, you can wake up if you want to. If not, you can let him sleep. It's completely up to you.
I wake him up.
Okay. So we'll just say that counts as a and he stays up.
Sorry. Did I doze off there for a minute?
You almost did, and I was sure I was going to lose my life out here if I'm all by myself. You really got to stay awake, man.
I know.
Here, let's pray together.
I know. It's because I have no ale. If I had ale, that might help me keep awake.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, both of you.
All right. 1 minute.
You saw mine.
Oh yeah, I see yours right there. I was waiting on his before
Sorry.
do good. Okay, are you both looking in the same direction, or are you just kind of like?
I got my. I would say I kind of am looking all out around the area while sharpening my axe, being aware of my surroundings. So I'm not focusing on one area, but I am looking all around.
Okay.
But yeah. So.
Okay.
I was.
Good.
I was just gonna say that I probably would be jumping like any sound, very alert.
Yeah,
But
you're getting hot. Oh yeah, definitely at a 90. Um, all right, so Kroll, you kind of see what looks to be maybe 3 floating orbs over here,
What the fuck is that?
and as you're looking at them and trying to figure out what it is, give me a wisdom save.
Ooh, I totally failed that. I know well, not really. Yeah, maybe. There you go. 13. Shit. Hopefully I'm not held.
You get the feeling of like paralysis coming over you.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is, too. God damn it.
And Dinah, as you're jumping and you see him go rigid and kind of looking in that direction, I'm assuming you would look the same direction, yes?
mm-hmm.
Okay, I need you to make me a wisdom save as well as you're seeing these eyes. First, kind of looking in his direction, and then as you look, they kind of turn toward you. All right, so Kroll, you are paralyzed. You can still see what's going on. Dinah, as you're
Yes?
looking into these eyes, they kind of start swirling a little bit, like in a circular motion, and you can feel yourself walking toward the forest. Yeah, so you're walking toward the forest. Kroll, you can see her slowly walking toward these orbs, and as you step,
I'm held, kind of, though, ain't I?
you are paralyzed. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Can't
paralyzed. I
Um,
can't
You
even
can't
talk.
speak, yeah.
No, I just like looking like fuck.
Dinah, as you step off of the path, you're enveloped in a fog, and Kroll, you can see this, and then the fog dissipates. The fog dissipates, and you don't see Dinah anymore, but you regain your senses. I'm going to take you off the map for a second, Dinah. You regain your senses and you can move. You just saw this happen. What are you doing?
Oh, Dinah?
You.
You.
Oh, I yell out, Dinah! Stop in your tracks, and I run after her.
All right. Are you actually running
Yeah.
into the woods?
Yeah, I'm actually running in the woods. Yeah, I yell. I'm sure my yell is pretty loud and deep. So yes, I yell and I run after her, even into the woods, to try to grab her.
Okay, fair enough. You yell. Everyone can wake up at this point. And you see him running toward the woods. I'll say if any of you are quick enough, you can grab him if you want. It's up to you if you feel like you'd
We
be too
wouldn't
groggy.
know. We wouldn't. Yeah, we'd be surprised. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
we're unconscious.
Yeah.
He'd pretty much have a round to get away from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, that happens. And you go into the woods, and you also feel a fog envelop you.
Oh shit.
And you are going to disappear into that as well. All of you waking up, all you see is you hear him yelling. He's running out of the campfire light and into the forest, and you can see the fog kind of comes up immediately, envelops him, and then he disappears. So what are all of you doing?
Yeah, we all.
At this point,
I get up.
I immediately draw on my bow and I'm just pointing it in that general direction.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
I use my
called
divine
out.
sense right away.
You do, and it shows you the location of undead to what? 60 feet. I will say, as soon as it comes up, you get like the slightest ping of undead deeper in the forest, but
many?
it's like going away. Just one.
Just one.
And it's like retreating. You get the ping like just before it gets out of the 60 feet.
Undead that way to the west.
which is where he ran off to. Do we
Yes,
chase?
I think we must. What choice do we have? We can't leave them.
Dead gnome said we should not go into the forest.
Screw the gnome. What does he know? He's
Where did
dead.
Dinah go?
I don't know. I didn't see her. I only saw Kroll screaming wildly, running into the forest. Maybe he was chasing her. We
You
can't.
guys couldn't make out my words?
No, you were waking us up. It was.
Oh. Sorry.
All right.
All right. We're going to pause there for you guys, and then we're going to switch over. Dinah.
All right.
You walk into the forest. You feel the fog stop for a moment as you feel it envelop you. And then all of a sudden it dissipates, and you find yourself in a room. This room has only one exit as you're looking around. It's on the far side of the wall. I don't have a map for this. This is just theater of the mind. It's about 30 feet in every direction. You are standing opposite of the door, and beside the door is a cauldron mounted on a pedestal over a fire. And you can see a very putrid liquid bubbling up from oh yeah, you don't have dark vision, so you can just barely make it out because of the fire underneath. The whole room smells really foul, and as you near this cauldron, you can see small square chunks of an unknown meat kind of bubbling around in it. Yeah, there's the door to the side of you. There's nothing else in this room. Well, actually, no, I'll give you this. There's a doll hanging from the ceiling above this cauldron, and on it is a parchment affixed to a thin string tied around its neck. And the words are very crudely written in common, like with shaky hands. It's almost like you can't read it. But it says, "Key is in the cauldron. Drink up. Don't cheat, or else." And in this cauldron of liquid is a rusty ladle.
Okay. So I take the ladle and try to feel for a key in the bottom of the soup or the cauldron.
Okay. As you're feeling around, you definitely feel something in the bottom. You can't quite tell what it is, and you're kind of like stirring up more of these chunks of meat. And it just smells super foul and gross. It's like almost like an olive green colored liquid that's like bubbling there.
Okay. Is there any grate in the floor?
No. It's just a stone floor beneath you.
So what I would like to attempt to do is ladle out the key. As long as I have to try, I would never drink the soup.
So you're trying to like feel around to get the key with the ladle then?
Yeah. I have a
All right.
plan if you want to hear it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you try to feel around with the ladle to get the key, but you can't quite get whatever's in the bottom of this cauldron out.
Okay, then I just take the ladle and I start spooning out big ladlefuls of the mixture onto the floor. I keep
Okay,
doing that until it's empty. Or I do
as
it
you
the
do,
first time.
I was gonna say you with your rusty ladle, you spoon up the liquid and you see it comes up, with it like liquid wood. And as you go to pour it out, before it hits the ground, it magically disappears, and it does not look like you've made any headway in getting anything out of this cauldron.
Is there a fire under the cauldron?
There is.
And how is it held
It's not
up?
like boiling in a sense that like it would burn you or anything. The water, it's like simmering, I guess. I mean, I guess it'd burn you, but it's not like boiling.
I dump over the cauldron.
You do. As you kind kind of turn the cauldron and go to pour it over the side, the liquid seems to not move out of the cauldron.
And I put my mouth near it and I go, yum, 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 like pretend like I'm eating it.
You can feel the liquid on your lips. Or you like actually, you can feel the liquid on your lips as you do that, but it doesn't seem like it's going around you. Like it's like you have it to your lips there. It does not seem that you can pull this or pour this out. Give me an Arcana check.
You got it.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that there's some kind of magic at work with this cauldron.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okie dokie. Well, I send oh wait, see him.
You talking about message?
Mm-hmm.
It's 120. It's 120 feet if you're familiar with the target.
Yeah. So
Otherwise, you just see them.
Yeah. I try to message Kroll and say, "Hey, Kroll. This is Dinah. Are you by chance in a room with a cauldron of soup, of nasty, putrid soup?"
I have no idea.
Well, does he
Yeah.
even receive it?
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Crawl does not hear that. But we'll pause there and switch over to Crawl.
Okay.
Crawl,
Yeah.
as the fog dissipates from you, you find yourself, well, I would say in the dark, but you have dark vision. You find yourself, you can tell it's dark. You don't see any color. As you look around the room, you find yourself in a hallway made with glass and mirrors.
Okay.
Yeah, and ahead of you, you can see that this hallway opens up into a larger room. All the way to it.
Okay. Let me. I don't see. Everything's all blocked on my screen.
Theater of the Mind.
Oh, theater of mind. Okay, that's perfect. You know what? I fucking hate mirrors. I'll go around and start smashing with my fucking axe.
All right, you're doing that. So you're just like, are you walking down the hallway just smashing the mirrors as you go?
Yep, smashing the mirrors as I go.
Okay.
That way I don't be tricked or fooled.
You do that, and there's just stone behind them. And then as you make it up to this room, you see that it opens into a much larger room, about 30 by 30, in every direction. And ahead of you, you see what looks to be a very large mirror opposite wall of you. And as you start to get closer, you're like breaking these mirrors. The entirety of this room is like a mirror. Only it seems a little bit different. Ahead of you in this larger mirror area, you see yourself, but it's not a reflection. As you walk forward, you can tell this isn't a reflection, and you see yourself in front of you. What do you do?
I start making reactions to see if it is me, because I don't think it is.
You raise your right hand, and the copy of you raises its left in a mirror image of you.
I attack it.
You're just going to go for it and attack?
Fuck yeah, I hate that. I hate magic. That's one of Krull's biggest hatreds, magic. He doesn't like trickery and magic. Yes. He's a warrior. A seasoned warrior and brute violence, not using spells or magic or anything of the sort.
Okay. You run forward and you go to attack. And this does the same. Roll an attack for me.
Okay.
As you dig your axe into this copy of yourself, it does the same to you, and you feel yourself take 16 damage.
Damn it. What the fuck? What the fuck type of sorcery is this? I put my axe down for a minute and ponder. What the fuck do I do?
As you lay your axe down, the other enemy does as well. At this point, though, as you lay your axe down, and it does, you see. You don't feel your. I mean, I'm assuming you don't feel yourself smiling, but you see a wide smile come across the face of your copy, and your copy pulls a dagger from a sheath, but it doesn't attack you yet. What do you do?
A dagger from its sheath. Where did they grab this dagger from?
It had like a sheath dagger behind it on like a belt area. You can tell where it pulled it from.
I put my hand behind my belt and feel if I have one.
You do have a dagger.
Oh, how the fuck did I get this dagger? I pulled the dagger from the sheath as well.
All right. We're going to resolve this one a little bit differently. Is there a way to flip a coin on here?
1d2,
Just
maybe.
roll a d2.
I want you to roll
Yeah.
a d2 for me.
Okay.
You could do a /R space 1d2.
/R
Space.
base 1d2.
Yeah. Hit enter.
I did. Okay, /R space 1d2.
You're probably using
Okay.
the wrong slash. Oh, there, you did it.
I rolled. I did a 1.
All right. So you pull out the dagger. It leaps toward you.
I rage.
Okay, yeah, you rage. Mechanically, it's gonna do the exact same thing you do.
Fine.
So yeah, you rage. You go into a blind fury, and you go to lunge at it. It does the same, lunges at you, and then all of a sudden, there's fog around you, and you find yourself back. Let me put you on this map. Hold on. And then we're going to switch back over to, here we go. You find yourself standing here, and you can see them at the campfire. Before we go any further with that, we're going to switch back. Dinah, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to use my alchemist kit to figure out what's in this pot. Can I do that? Basically, like what the pH is, like how like acidic it is, or like if there's a lot of protein in it or fat, and
I would I don't think an alchemist kit would really serve you here. It looks like a stew. You can see meat floating in it. It's not a potion. I mean, I'll tell you that much. Without even having to use it. Like if you have an alchemist kit and you're proficient in that, you can tell this isn't a potion. This looks more like a stew.
but it smells terrible, right?
It smells weird. It smells like old meat. Like really old meat.
Can I do any kind of nature check to figure out what kind of meat?
Sure, do a nature check. Or a medicine check.
I'll do medicine. Because I've seen plenty of chunks of flesh.
It looks familiar somehow, but you can't quite place the animal it came from.
Do I think it's human?
Do you think it's human?
Yeah.
Well
I
then,
don't know. Do you?
you may think it's human.
Alright, I am gonna try the door.
All right, as your hand grips the door, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okey-dokey.
You go to open the door. As you touch the handle, you feel almost like a jolt, and from that, then you open the door, and ahead of you, you can see this kind of like a hollow, and you can see light shining down from above. And as you step into this room, eyes open on the opposite side in the darkness, and they stand, or it seems like this creature that you can't quite see in the darkness is standing, and it's very, very tall. It's about 8 feet tall, and it steps forward, and you can see just like blood and sinew and muscle, and the blood's just dripping off of it. And it walks up to you, and it grabs you by the throat and lifts you into the air, and you can feel a very sharp claw digging into your throat as it holds you. And just as you're about to pass out from the pain, you come back to, and your hand's on the door. I need you to make a sanity saving throw.
No, Jesus, Sage. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I just do the D20. Got it.
And that is a failure. You take
Ah.
15 stress damage. What does that put you at?
105.
Good to know. But yeah, you kind of come back to, and you're still holding on to the door, assuming you let go at that as you kind of start to have a panic attack. After a few minutes, the feeling of panic fades, and you find yourself still in this room. Would you like to try the door again?
I will in a minute. First, I'm gonna put my whole hand down into the chum or soup or whatever, and feel around for a key.
Okay. As you put your hand down, you feel something slightly round at the bottom. And as you kind of feel around for it, you start to feel what appears to be eye holes, and you grip what feels to be hair, and you feel your way down to what you can assume this is a head, and in the mouth is the key between the teeth.
I try to grab it and rip it out.
Yeah, you pull it out.
Now I have a key in my hand,
You do.
and I try to open the door with the key this time.
You do. As you do, this liquid starts bubbling over. Makes a dex save as you're opening the door.
I'm definitely gonna die. Where's that? Oh.
All right, you take, let's see here, 8 acid, I guess it would be, damage as this liquid begins like boiling and boiling over. It kind of burns you as the door opens, but you make it through the door and you exit from this tree. Yeah, and that's, you're back here at the camp. You see everyone here waking up, like looking very confused. You can see Crawl coming out of the forest right here. You guys are back.
I just scream.
Oh, what the fuck happened? Where'd you go?
And scream, and then I grab onto Elrod and say, "Hold me!"
Where'd you go? What happened?
I don't know.
How long did it seem they were gone for us?
For you guys, it seemed like they were gone maybe 30 seconds.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it happened very quick for us. Okay.
I was in this room, and then this guy's gonna kill you, and then there's this door, there's a thing, there's a big bowl of thing, and there's a head at the bottom of it!
Calm down. Try and speak calmly and explain what happened.
She's just like hysterically crying.
Lingmar, do you have any magic to calm her?
Let me see. I could whack her with my shillelagh, not my
No.
competent.
I think she needs slapped. She might.
I could cast command on her.
Entangle
Drop.
would work.
No, I don't do that.
Lesser restoration actually might be. If
I
it's...
was thinking like calm emotions or something.
Well, I'm
No,
just
no, I
role
don't
playing.
think.
I mean, I'm not actually under any effect, I guess.
It would still
Yeah,
help.
no, you're just hysterical because of your stress, I guess.
Actually, I think I actually probably could calm her down.
Yeah, I just try to I just grab her and hug her close, and then pat her on the back a little bit and make sure she calms down. No, we're not. We'll be fine.
We're
We'll be fine.
definitely all gonna die.
No, we won't. We won't die. Brother, what's wrong with her? Why is she so hysterical? Elwood, don't worry about it right now.
There's something in the woods, and it stared at me, and then I had to, then I had to go in the woods, and then I was in a, then I was in a room, and then there was a cauldron, and there was soup, and there was a key in the soup, and there was a head at the bottom of the soup, and then I tried to open the door, and somebody tried to grab my neck.
Oh, I know what the fuck it was. It was that bastard. Just like a fist running. It was that son of a bitch. I seen him. I made eye contact and fucking paralyzed me.
You mean the
Then
one,
controlled
the
you.
non-speaking one, the silent one?
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
Jesus
Just wait. One
Christ.
day I'm gonna fucking cut him in two. Can't wait though.
We should get out of here.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Let's go. Everybody gather your things. We'll have to cut this rest short.
You can give me a perception check to see if it's safe now, if you'd like to.
Well, okay. I don't.
It's up to you. I mean, if you want to.
Even if I don't see anything, I would still like after hearing all this, my character would still pretty much think like it's not a good idea. But 18.
Okay, fair enough. I was just gonna. Yeah, it seems like there's not really anything still here. I'll say we can ride your divine sense. You don't sense anything in the woods.
Okay.
But
okay.
Yeah, if your character were going to move on, then.
All right. I think my character would suggest that at least move on and continue our long rest somewhere safer. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's really gonna matter though where we rest. They're gonna find. They're gonna come upon us.
It's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're gonna find us if they're.
How long did we get any?
I don't think we got
sleep?
any sleep. That was on the first shift.
Yeah.
So.
That was.
Yeah, I mean.
Maybe two people stay awake at a time and
that was
don't
the
face
problem.
the same direction.
That was the problem before. I don't think. How could we manage that? I mean. All right.
Well, the way is not going to get safer, is it?
No.
We might as well rest here as anywhere else.
All right, fine. Let's just finish resting. If I'll take the watch, Krull and Dinah, you go back to sleep. After that, I think you deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Elrod, or Elward rather, stay up with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock out.
Yeah, okay, brother. I'll stand watch with you. Good.
Perhaps facing each other, looking over the other person's shoulder. That way, if they do anything weird, you can stop them out of it.
Yeah, we won't look the same direction, that's for sure. Alright, we continue on our long rest then.
Wake me up in 4 hours.
Yes, we will.
Alright, both of you, I need a con save. As you can feel this forest kind of lulling you.
Con save, huh?
I know it's a really weird mechanic, but I don't know. Add a little layer to it.
If there's a reason, then it makes sense. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah. All right. Is the? Oh, okay. The first one was a perception. I don't know what I was reading.
I got a 4 and he got a 10.
both of you doze off. I'll say you have kind of similar nightmares to the one that you had before. He has his own, but since he's an NPC, I'm not going to go into it. But you managed to kind of like, let's say, snore yourself awake after a little bit, and it doesn't seem that anything happened. You are still at camp.
Okay. Let's just have another dream. Do I take stress
Yeah.
damage?
No, not from this one. You already took your stress damage from the last one. It's relatively the same dream.
Okay. All right.
All
So
right. Who do you wake up?
it's only been 2 hours. I wake up. I'm gonna only wake up Lingmar again because I don't want to have Dinah and Krull stand watch again because they've had enough stress.
Okay.
Lingmar, it's your turn. I gotta sleep. I can't stay up any longer.
Oh, yes, go to sleep.
Okay, just be careful.
Yes.
Perhaps
And
see if that bird can help you stay awake this time, or.
oh, I love good company, don't you worry. I wanted to talk to these trees for a while now.
Okay, great. Just keep us from getting attacked. I gotta go to sleep. Good night.
Well, fire, well, trees. Seems we are the only ones awake now. Time to become acquainted.
Right. A con save to like stay awake, and then tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, let's see if I stay awake.
Oh yeah, you are very used to making yourself stay awake, and now you have trees you want to talk to, so they keep you up. What are you doing?
You know what, fire? I'm not yet powerful enough, but I can be an owl too. So what Lingmar is doing, is very unfamiliar with this place. So I'll use some of my time, on one hand, like to watch over the others, and make sure with burning incense and all that shit that they are having nice dreams. And on the other hand, have a bit of a look around, like that tree that stands right next to the path. Talk to it for a little while. Have a good look at it, like trying to make a connection with this forest, I would say.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if
Give
that calms them down. But
Go ahead and roll a d10, and you can subtract that from your stress damage. Ooh, 10. And then give me a nature check since you're trying to get yourself like familiar with this forest. Hmm. Yeah, I'll give you this. It makes sense as a druid. So you're trying to like familiarize yourself, get some kind of connection, and you're used to the trees kind of speaking to you, and like outside of like speak with plants, we're not going quite that far with it, but you get the sense of like a great pain in this forest. Something's definitely not right with this place as a whole, but especially not in the forest. There's something like really, really wrong with the nature here. You just get kind of that feeling. As a druid, I feel like you'd be connected enough to get that, especially with an 18.
I'll have to ask Siggy for more information. But thank you, Brother Tree, and don't cry. We're here to help you. And children.
All right, give me a perception check for your watch. 14. You keep an eye out. Other than just the normal sounds of the forest, kind of, you're still getting that pulse from when you first started walking of air, like every now and then, just like a little.
Sorry, you were cutting out.
Yeah, he looks sort of frozen on my screen. There he goes, I think.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. You can hear me now?
Yes.
All right. I don't know what the last thing I said was, so I'll just repeat it. So, other than the normal sounds of the forest and kind of that every now and then getting that gust of breeze that's just kind of been happening the entire time since the beginning, where you'll get it every now and then, it'll flow through the trees. You notice it's a little bit more ashy now. You are in like a charred area of the forest. But you don't hear anything that you would consider like hostile. And your watch ends. 2 hours pass. Who are you waking up? Well, I guess Sildren would kind of come out of his trance now.
Sildren's
Yeah.
always that 4-hour watch guy.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
Like-
Sylvan. I wasn't watching your dreams. I was talking to the trees.
That's
You
alright.
can keep watching us.
I'll make sure nothing else comes out, hopefully.
Yes, it has been calm.
That's good.
Have your dreams been kinder this night?
Was it more the same, or was...
It was about the same. You wake up with the vision of the laughing, cloaked figure still in your mind.
Same vision, I suppose.
It seems the incense does not work here.
Don't know much about that, but if it's supposed to influence our dreams, it doesn't seem to be.
We'll find a way out of this yet. Well, I'm going to sleep if that's all right with you.
Yes. I will keep watch.
The con save doesn't really matter at all for you. So what are you doing during the watch?
I'm at this point just thinking of some potential mansions that I've passed in other towns and thinking of how best I can infiltrate them.
All right, go ahead and give yourself a D10 off.
D10? Ah. A 3. Oh well. And then perception, I guess, for keeping watch.
Oh yeah, sorry, it must have cut off. I did say a perception after.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I couldn't hear you at all. Well, once again, I am terrible at keeping watch.
I'm
I have a
going to
+3
give you
that.
something.
Terrible.
You don't really notice much around about your surroundings. You're kind of looking around, but there's one thing I'll still give you as a distraction. So you're looking around. You look up at the sky, and you see the stars above, and you don't really notice or you don't really recognize any of the constellations in the sky. But there is one. What you would probably, I mean, you would probably know like the North Star and stuff like that. But you look up to the sky, and where the North Star would be, you see a bright white light. And as you stare at it, it almost seems like it's not a star at all. Almost like something's looking down at you. That's kind of like the feeling you get. Almost like it's an eye peering from the other side of a veil. And you stare at this for what feels like a few minutes. But then you kind of look around. You come to a little bit better and realize that 4 hours have passed. And that's your watch.
Wow.
And as your watch ends, you kind of look back up. You don't really see that star anymore.
Hell.
Weird.
And that's the end of your watch. Everyone kind of starts waking up. You wake up to what you assume would be morning, and you are back by this arch. You've not quite passed through it yet.
All right.
I think it looks like Melissa's having some issues.
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do? You pack up your little camp here. I'm assuming you snuff out the fire.
Yep.
And let me put this back on global illumination. You can see a little bit better now. All right. What are you doing from here?
We should keep following the tracks.
Yeah, the tracks, or do I need a roll another survival pick back up on the tracks? That's what we're doing. All right. Oh.
I'm going to heal all of you, of course. All of you are kind of trying to pick up these tracks, I'm sure. I'll give you advantage. You managed to find them. Yeah, they lead through the archway and around the winding path. The terrain here seems a little bit more hilly, I guess would be the word. And you see the path winds and kind of starts to ascend just a little bit.
Well,
Okay, we just keep going.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we finished that rest. We're good, right?
Yes, I healed all of
Sorry.
you.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
I just want to get all my stuff recharged. Okay, we press on through the forest and the hilly, winding hill areas.
All right, do that. You can move your tokens.
Where
Come on.
where do we go from there?
It continues on up the
Oh,
path.
are we on this map?
Yeah.
We're not doing Theater of the Mind anymore?
Yeah.
I thought we
No.
were doing theater of mine
Yeah.
too, but yeah.
I'm sorry. Switch back to my bad.
Yeah, I thought we were doing a Theater of the Mind type thing.
All right, I come to a little stream, I guess.
Yeah, you just see a little stream kind of going across. I'll say, yeah, that's it. It's just a small stream, mostly dried up. I know on the map it has water, but it's like you can tell it's a stream bed, but it's mostly dried up at this point.
Okay.
All right, watch out.
I come to the
As you
other
kind
stream.
of this stream up here, yeah.
Yeah.
As you're kind of looking at these trees up ahead, you almost for a second think that you see some like faces in them, like in the like carved into the trees. That's a little unsettling, but mostly just mood wise. But you also begin to hear some like raspy whispers. You can't quite tell what they're saying. They seem very far away. But it just seems like in the air around you, you can just hear them like on the breeze.
Okay.
Y'all hear that?
Just ignore it this time. Yes, I do.
I hear something. What is it you hear?
Some
kind
kind
of whispering.
Yeah, just it's probably just the wind. Right, Lingmar?
It might be the faces on the trees.
Could be the trees. I agree with Lingmar.
I don't think we should talk to them at this point.
No, they are not unfriendly. They are just sad and in pain.
Well,
I could I
We
could
need to get out of here.
see start paying. I could chop them down.
Head over
That
here
might
and
make too much noise.
As you get there, Elrod, the trees ahead of you, up in this area, they start to look a little bit different. They switch from the black to almost white. Most of them, they almost look like bone. And you can see these small oozing nodules on some of the trees that look like they're oozing blood and pus.
Shit.
God.
The terrain definitely changes a good bit.
Lingmar, do you
Um,
see that?
yeah.
Do you see those trees there?
Those do not look like trees.
Don't get too close.
Poor creatures.
I use my divine sense.
Let me see here. You don't sense any celestials, fiends, or undead.
Okay.
But you definitely can sense some evil. Yeah.
The trees don't sit right with my senses. I feel something is wrong.
They are not as they once were.
That's for sure, but I don't trust them. Stay back for a moment. Don't get too close. I rush up to kind of halt him back. Everybody else should stay in formation, by the way. Out of
Yeah.
character. Yeah, you're way back, buddy. Looks like we got to go in single file there.
As everyone kind of files up here, and really only because you're the closest one to it, give me a Elrod. Sorry, give me a charisma save. As you are kind of looking at these trees.
Yeah. I have high charisma saves. Well, potentially. Jesus Christ.
You do. Yeah, shit. So you see these faces in the trees, and as you're kind of looking, one catches your eye that looks like it's not carved into the tree, like it's an actual face staring out of the tree. And you feel a sudden hold on your mind, and you take some damage as you're afflicted with this.
What?
Specifically, the gaze of agony from this tree. Let me put this where you can see it.
Damn. Don't look.
And we're going to roll initiative as you're attacked by this monstrosity.
It's hard to make out what I'm looking at there. Is that like
It
a
really is. Let me put a
tree
different...
with bodies in there? Like, is that what it?
It is. It is a flesh tree, if you will.
So I just
I can
I
make
took
a
48
picture.
psychic damage.
Yeah, I need to roll that.
Crap. That's gonna not be
19.
good.
Let me just fix this here. Okay. I'm gonna roll initiative here. All right, and Elrod, you are actually first.
I feel that shock to my mind. I'm like, ah, it's evil. We have to kill it. Be ready for combat. And I grab my sword and I raise it. I say, by ill matter, give me the strength that I need to defeat this foe. And I cast a spell. I'm gonna go charging in. I'm gonna cast that. On myself as a bonus action. I get an extra D4 radiant damage.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And and that's concentration too, by the way. And then I rush up to it and I attack it. The Bane of the Nameless.
All right.
24 to hit for 16 damage if that hits.
24 definitely hits for 16. Oh, Jesus Christ. This thing fucking... Hold on. Hold on, I gotta remove it from the encounter and redo it.
Did you add it with 1 hit point again?
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta check that setting in there.
I know. I don't know why I keep fucking doing that.
After you're done
anyway,
the game
yeah,
tonight, you
so-
should check your settings and then remove that. You're adding it as a minion, I think.
Yeah, I am. I don't know
It's a
why
setting.
I ever put that on.
You gotta turn that off, yeah.
Anyway, you did 16 damage to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll change that afterwards. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me put this up and show you a better picture of it. Come on now. Taking a second to upload.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's a little bit better picture of it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. They look like bodies wrapped in the vines of a tree to me. Flesh tree. Okay, well that's my turn. I end my turn there.
Alright, Dinah, you're next.
Dinah casts Bless on Lingmar, Sildren, and Krull.
Oh, it is a large creature, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just noticed it was so small. So you said Lingmar.
The next 3. Lingmar, Sildren, and Krull.
Out of character, Lingmar can't really do much with Bless. That's much better on Elrod.
Oh, okay.
So Elrod instead.
Yeah, we could.
Alright. Yeah, I'll let you do that. No worries.
Okay.
Cool. Is that your turn?
She's concentrating.
That's my turn.
Yeah. And you also don't have your mage armor. That's from before. I just forgot to take it off.
Correct.
Okay. Lingmar, your go.
Ah, horrid creature! Abomination! Mockery of nature! Burn in moonlight!
Now's a good time because you're gonna get it in that full area.
Yeah, and just moonbeaming the creature, basically.
Yeah, it takes damage. It doesn't take damage right away though. It's on its turn.
So, yeah, it pretty much takes up that whole thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Is that your turn?
He's concentrating.
Yeah, I'm typing it.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind the dwarf, maybe.
Noted. Alright, Sildren. Tree.
From down this side of the hill, is it possible to hide?
Yeah, you can hide, like, in the hillside there, yeah.
Perfect. Then I'm gonna do that with my bonus action. Whew!
Definitely.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll go up the hill just a bit and shoot at it
Alright.
with my bow. If it lets me do it. Come on. Oof. Glad I have super advantage.
Yeah, the 21 definitely hits. All right, so you do. Is it 12?
Yep. Or 13.
13.
Good at maths.
Yeah.
I'm not good at math. Sorry.
And then I move right back where I was.
All right, you do that. You see the arrow pierces into it. Pus kind of shoots out of the tree from the point of impact. All right, Sildren, or Jesus Christ, Kroll, it's your go.
All right. Can I move in that area that has a little patch of woods to get in melee of him, or am I gonna be in the woods?
What,
I
like
mean,
right
yeah,
here?
Huh?
These are just not actually like forests or anything. Yeah,
That's
you can have
grass.
Okay, so I move 5, 10, 15 right here,
that. I'll
and
give
I'm
that
gonna rage,
free one.
and I am going to strike him down.
Go for it.
Boom. 19 points of damage, 20 hit.
Definitely hits, and you do 19.
Okay, in the turn.
All right, next is the flesh tree. Who's gonna roll this? Okay, doesn't get that. So, Elrod, you see some like viney tendrils slash out at you from this tree. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
All right, it does 10.
I gotta make a concentration check.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1d20 plus con, right? I always forget.
Shit.
Sound about right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Fucking 9. I just lost it.
That. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Your concentration goes down. And it's going to do the same thing to Kroll.
18.
An 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
It only does 4 damage to you since you are raging.
Yep.
Oh, also the creature gets moonbeamed. So
Oh, yes, please roll
That's
that.
right.
At the start of its turn, yeah.
yeah, it does. Does it? I
Yeah.
think it gets a save.
It gets a save, yeah. Wisdom, I think, or Dex.
Is it?
Just
I was
link.
gonna say, I
It's
don't
in
know
the
if it's
link.
Dex
It's
or
in the
Wisdom.
link.
Either Dex or Con, I can't
Yeah.
remember.
It's a
Con
con.
save. Yep.
Link it. Well,
That is a pass.
he has to roll it though. He still takes half. This tree still takes half damage.
Oh, I know. I was just saying, I know it said that his DC
Yeah.
was a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Takes 5.
5. Actually, that's fire, right?
I think it's radiant.
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
radiant.
It's radiant.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. 5 damage. Yes, that is its turn. Elward.
Okay, he moves up to here, and he just tries to attack it.
Does not quite meet its armor.
Okay,
He swings wild, and it just doesn't pierce through the bark.
Can I still use my sentinel feat for when it attacked Krull? we got caught it
I'll
up.
retcon and let you do it.
We got caught up in the other spell thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
26 to hit. It's only going to be 14 damage though.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my well, that's Elrod's turn. Elward's turn.
Elrod, you are next.
Okay. Okay. I attack. Actually, no. I'm gonna. since no one's bothering to heal me, I will heal myself with lay on hands for 15 hit points.
All right, you do that for 15.
Yeah, as an action.
Got you at 30.
And then that's going to be my turn.
All right, Dinah.
She casts create bonfire under the tree.
Oh, okay.
So he'll take damage if he doesn't succeed on the dex save.
Does not. This is a very large tree, so it's not very dexterous. So he'll take, let's see, that's fire. He's actually, you see it take quite a bit of damage. It's going to take 10.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Is that concentration? That spell?
It's a cantrip. I don't know.
Then it's not probably, but
No, it's one action. Oh, it is concentration up to 1 minute. God darn.
So that will drop your bliss.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Ling.
Okay. Not much to do really. I keep concentrating. With my action, I'll chuck a flame.
that's a hit.
And glorious damage!
Well, it's gonna get doubled, I think.
Yeah, let's see. For heals. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my spells for now.
Oh, great. Okay.
Or do you want a healing word?
That's up to you.
Do you need any aid, Master Knight?
This hurts. That's what I say. I don't care.
Here you go! Feel better already.
Alright. So I get 6 back again. I
Yep.
should be at 36.
36.
Yeah,
Alright.
and that's bonus action.
Is that your turn?
You moving anywhere?
My cover dwarf is gone, but nah, I'm an old man. I don't like walking too much.
All right, Sildren, your go.
All right. Rinse and repeat, basically. I'm gonna attempt to hide again. Hopefully hidden from a tree.
You are hidden from the tree.
I then try to shoot it. And just for the heck of it. Okay, no, nat 20.
All right. Definitely hits though, and you get your sneak attack. That's 22 damage.
And I pop back around cover again.
All right.
That's my turn.
Kroll, it's your go.
I shall strike again. Ooh, damn it. That's a total miss. I'm sure.
12, unfortunately, does not connect.
Yeah.
Yep.
You should have gone
All right.
reckless.
Anything else you doing?
I know I should have recklessly attacked. I normally recklessly attack on like magic casters. Because I would hate to give a boss advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, you know, that's why. But yeah, that totally is on my turn. Sorry.
All right. What is this flesh tree gonna do? Let me roll that actually.
Yeah, and save, of course.
Yeah, it's got to do
Yes.
that first before it does anything.
Against the bonfire as well, right?
And I.
That's at the end of its turn.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Damaging it on all sides here.
10 more
All right,
radiant.
it failed, so it takes that 10.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bloody. Yeah, so it takes that, and it's going to use its clawing tendrils first on Lingmar.
What?
It has a. Hold on, let me see.
Can reach that far, huh?
Up to 15 feet.
Ah, it's grabbing for me.
That is a 26 to hit.
Ha!
15 damage.
Yeah, that is a con save.
It's just kind of wildly lashing out. And it passes.
Moonlight goes,
He made it.
I think, right?
Yeah, you made it.
No,
It's half of it or 10, whichever's higher.
It's half
You're
the
good.
damage or 10.
Okay, yeah, cool.
and the other clawing tendrils it can do is going to go at Crawl.
Okay.
Oh shit! Click the wrong one. Sorry. 15 to hit does not hit you.
Does not hit me.
I-
Nope.
I make
Finds lash out.
I make a
ahead.
reaction attack against the tree.
Okay.
Good one.
Go for it.
25 to hit for 17 slashing damage.
Oof. Yeah, you slash through it, and this tree goes down.
Goes down.
Yes, you're not quite out of combat yet.
Uh-oh.
You
What?
hear behind you. After second round, this other one was gonna go. This one just happened to die on the second round. From behind you, you can hear like a screeching kind of noise as another tree kind of like makes itself known, I guess would be
Right.
how you would say it. But it is Elward's turn.
Oh,
It was
God.
going to come out after him, but there's really nothing for him to do. Anyway.
Shit. He's a little scared. He's like, there's another one, brother. I'll take it down. No, Elward. He runs up and attacks it.
All right.
11 to hit.
I think he seeks an honorable death as
Yeah.
well.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
Does not quite make it.
Right. Yeah, that's his turn. He ends it there.
All right.
Now it's my turn.
Round 3.
Okay. So
Yep.
I see it now, and I'm gonna rush up to it. I rush up, and I'm gonna chop away on it with the Bane of the Nameless. Ah, shit. 12.
A 12 does not quite make it.
Yeah.
You go to slash, and its tendrils are just kind of like flailing madly, and you just kind of hit
It's
one of
too
those.
bad
It
I
blocks
didn't
it a
have
little bit.
Bless still. That would have been sweet.
If only.
But alright, that's my turn.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, I am there.
Dinah, you're up. You see, well, I guess, yeah, you could still see it from there. You see this other tree, its tendrils start flailing around, and you see Elward and Elrod both rush it.
Alright,
Can
I'm gonna
she
cast.
move her bonfire? Or
I don't need to, it's a cantrip. I'm just gonna
Okay.
create a new one. I create a new one, the base of that. Oh, for one.
Okay. You do that. Let's see if it saves.
It don't. It takes
Definitely
2 damage.
not. It takes 2 damage. All right.
That's gonna be. I'm gonna. Just in case its range is 30. A little bit away. That's my turn.
All right, Lingmar, you are next.
Okay. So am I in close quarters with this thing? So if I moved out of its range, it would get an attack of opportunity.
No.
Or am I out
It
of
doesn't.
reach?
It doesn't work
Yeah,
that
you're out of
way. You
reach.
still have to be
Yeah.
within 5 feet from.
Okay, cool.
regardless of how.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I change my position a bit. I use bonus action to bring the moonlight over to the tree. Careful now, Master Elwood. The moonlight is coming.
Can it move that far?
Oh yeah,
I
it's
think
60
it's
feet.
60
I think.
feet, yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, you do that. That's there.
And my action I'll use to chuck another flame its way.
All right. You definitely hit. Takes 8 damage. Yep. 8
Cool.
damage.
Yeah, maybe another sit back and
All right. Sildren, you're next, man.
Same drill.
Hide and shoot. Yeah,
Yep.
you are definitely stealth with the 19.
Stepping up out of there, and then chew. And then also elven accuracy. Darn, not a nat 20. But oh well. Still 17.
Still hits for 17.
And I go right back in my hidey hole.
All right. Oh shit, that's the wrong one.
That really scared me.
Me too. That one was turned up a lot louder. My bad. All right, that's your turn. Next, it is this flesh tree's turn. It still has its gaze. It's going to roll to see who it gazes at. All right. I need Elrod to make another charisma saving throw.
Damn. Again, huh?
I rolled a d3 to see who. You, Lingmar, and Elward are the only ones in
24
range.
that time.
Definitely passed. Someone link that. It was doing Gaze of Despair. I don't think if you do a half, it does anything.
Yeah, it says nothing, so it's
Yep. So nothing
yeah.
happens.
Success ends it, or nothing happens, I guess.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that its action?
That is, it's a recharge thing that it can do each turn. But since it did nothing, it still does have its attack.
No, that if it's under, if it
Clawing
falls under
tendrils.
actions, that counts as an action.
yeah, and also it still needs to save.
Oh yeah, it does need to
And
save.
a dex check.
And a dex
Yeah,
check.
it can do. So yeah, that multi-attack
I
says
can
it can do
do-
both.
Yeah, the gaze
Oh,
and it
okay.
does 2 clawing tendrils.
If it says that in
If
multi-attack, then
Elward-
yeah.
That's why I was looking, I was like, maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Sometimes it's like one or the other. It depends on how they're built.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming it failed both of its saves, so both of
Yeah.
you can roll that.
Lingmar first.
Lingmar?
Lingmar, wake up.
Yeah, sorry. Six points.
6. Hey, 6 is better than nothing, man. All right.
Yep.
If you want to roll your bonfire, Dinah. 14.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. Yeah. All right.
The
So it's
cantrip that
tendrils.
keeps on giving.
The tendrils lash out. That's great. One at Elrod, one at Elward. So first we'll do Elrod.
Yeah, that hits me.
24 to hit.
Yeah,
All right. 6 damage to you.
30.
The other one at Elward.
It's gonna crush him. Oh, he takes 6 damage. Yeah.
That would suck. All right. Yeah, I got him at 12.
Yep.
All right. That is its turn. Kroll.
Okay. I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet right here. And I'm going to throw a javelin at it. Oh, god damn.
A 10 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Nope. That's all right. And a turn.
All right, that one's dead. Elward.
Sorry. Okay, yeah. Elward is going to he's like, oh, that hurt. Oh my god. He's gonna use his second wind to regain his health as his action. He gets
Okay.
11 hit points back, so he's back to full.
Oh yeah.
And then he ends his turn.
Went the wrong way with that. All right. Back up to Elrod.
Yeah. So Elrod will. Hey, did the tree attack again? Did it do its multi-attack?
Yeah, on its turn. Yeah, you have your sentinel thing. You can roll that.
Yeah, I gotta
That's
roll
like
that
a
first.
retcon.
I keep forgetting to say it because we go so.
I do
fast.
too.
Alright, I missed with the sentinel. 10.
Yeah.
So on my turn,
So now
yeah, I attack. 26 for 14
definitely
damage.
hits. 14.
Let me make sure. Oh, I got a 1 on one of my die. I get to roll another d6 instead. Because I got So instead of that, it's 11 plus. Subtract 1 from that. It's 19 damage. Actually. And I do that because I have 2 weapon fighter thing.
Okay. All right.
Alright. That is my turn.
All right, Dinah, you're next.
Okay. In this case, she's gonna cast Acid Splash.
Hmm.
Takes 1 damage.
Take that! That's her turn.
See one of the pussy nodules just pops under the acid and spews pus everywhere. All right, Lingmar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for starters, let's chuck some more flame. Baha!
Damn. Yeah, that's a good 14 damage. Definitely hits, lights it on fire just a little bit. And yeah, you definitely singed the shit out of it.
Cool. Yeah, we're looking good health-wise. So... yeah, that's turn.
All right, Sildren, you're next.
You know the drill.
Yeah, right. You're stealthed.
And
17 hits.
it's actually 20 to hit, but yeah.
20. 18.
But
Yeah, shit.
So 18,
Yeah, I don't know why I went to 17. Anyway, yeah, so 18 damage.
and then right back.
All right. This flesh tree doesn't get that back. Clawing tendrils again. 1 is going to go for Elward. Definitely hits. 12.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so he's down to what now?
6.
From 18.
Yeah. And then it's going to go again.
Hold
This
on,
one at
before
Elward.
he does that, I'm going to use my Bane, or my Sentinel.
For sure.
See if I can kill him on this. 17 to hit.
Definitely hits. You do 14.
Yep.
It is not down quite yet.
Shit, okay.
Definitely looks really fucking hurt though. And the other one is coming for you because you're the.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the closest one to it. I think it'd attack you.
That hits me.
25 to hit. 12. All right. That is its turn.
It needs to save still, right?
Yeah, did
Oh,
it?
yeah,
I
shit.
keep forgetting the moonbeam,
Did
and
it
we can
do
just go over that, but
Yeah.
Dinah as well.
Yeah.
So you need
All
to
right,
retcon
yeah,
the
I'll
whole
roll.
thing.
Yeah, fucking
What do
A.
you mean?
Maybe, let's see if it kills it. If it
Yeah,
kills it, I'll
if
retcon it all.
Moonbeam kills
Um,
it, then that second attack won't hit me. Con
Roll your
is
Moonbeam.
15. It's saved, but it still takes damage.
You never know, it might roll like a shit ton.
Yeah.
Oh!
So it takes half.
5. It is still alive.
Alright.
Just barely,
And now
but it is still
Dinah.
alive.
And then takes 8 more.
Mm.
Oh,
No,
no,
it takes
doesn't. Never
nothing.
mind.
All right. Yeah, shit. Kroll, it's
Yeah.
your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15 right here, and I'm gonna attack it. 19 points of damage, 24 to hit.
How would you like to kill it? Because you do.
I take my axe with my superior strength. I literally cleave the creature in 2, and the top part falls over. Yes, and it
All
just
right.
squirts blood out on everybody, especially the paladin on his pretty little dress and his brother. It squirts them all in the face with blood.
Did you just say his dress?
Yeah,
I'm not wearing a dress.
you know how paladins wear a dress over their armor.
That's called a tabard, and I'm not wearing
Yeah.
one.
That's not a dress. All right. We are out of combat, and let me clear this up just a bit. Yeah, it falls, and you can see as it falls, and it's the same with the other one. They just start like oozing this pus and blood, and just kind of dissolve back into the ground around it.
Very
Yeah,
good.
we're out of combat.
Oh, that was a tough one. Those creatures made no sense. What were they?
Yes, what the fuck type of beast are these? Trees that can attack?
Dinah, can you see to Elward's wounds for me, please? I think he was wounded.
Yes.
Can you use your healing kit on him?
Of course. Somehow I just closed on my browser. Okay.
You were trying to log out, weren't you?
I truly was, I promise. Alright then.
Ask Lingmar what he thinks. These trees you were talking to, did they look anything like that?
No. These were unnatural creatures. Even in a place like this, these were not trees like the others. I
You
can
give me-
ask Siggy, and I really should.
He also
Let's
gets
see what the bird
another
says.
2 on top of that, by the way. So that's 7 hit points. Is that 13?
To Elward.
Yeah, to Elward.
All right, yeah, that puts him at 13. So what are you doing, Lingmar?
I'm getting my cage.
Okay.
Siggy, are you awake?
You see the bird kind of starts twitching. None of any of the other of you can hear it, but you see it twitching like really unnaturally. Is anyone like kind of sitting around him to watch?
I'll watch.
Yeah, I'm watching them like, the fuck is this dude spazzing out for?
I'd be trying to pay more attention to what might come up behind us or ahead of us.
All right. Those of you watching, give me a sanity saving.
Yeah, I
That's
knew
things
it.
like Twitch.
Yeah, I would be watching. I got a 22.
Well, shit, all of you have passed. So never mind. You're just
I
kind of
gotta-
creeped out by it.
I got to roll for L word. He just gets a straight 20. 13.
Okay. Oh yeah, fuck it. All of you do. Yeah, so you just see this thing kind of twitching as Lingmar hears. What did you ask it again?
I didn't ask a question yet, I think. But yeah, he basically like shows it the trees. What are these? These trees made of flesh and bone that move and gaze at us so terribly. What are they, Ziggy? Tell me.
Bark made flesh by the magics of the Nameless.
Oh, Ziggy's a goddamn undead thing, and I looked at him.
My voice is just hoarse. Sorry, it's a whisper. My voice is just kind of hoarse.
Yeah, but you were coming through okay.
Yeah, it basically says they're flesh trees.
So the Nameless one made them. This is his work.
This is the distortion. As you get closer.
We are getting closer. Are the children far?
Not far now.
Thank you, Ziggy. You've been a good friend.
Now, take him out of the cage and step on him.
Why
I'm
would
about
I?
to chop him in two with
That
my
is
fucking
mean.
axe.
I know.
Bad enough he has nails through his feet.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind though, so I don't think he would mind when someone steps on him. But it is better to be careful with these things.
Yes, yes. Well, I say we press on. I'll press on.
All right.
You can see that Elrod is pretty. He's not doing too good today. He took a lot of damage during that fight.
Well, guys, we are going to, before we get anything else that's going to take a while, it's close to 10. We'll go ahead and end it here. Unless you guys want to continue. But I
gotta stop.
Yeah, I think I can't go much more. Cool session though. This was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Good time.
So, are you guys gonna be around next week or next couple weeks?
Next weekend we should be. Yeah, that's the last.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say the last one. The weekend following that, don't expect us to be playing any D&D because we're moving into our house that week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right. So we'll pick back up here next week then, and we'll see where we get.
All right.
Take